Hey, hello, and welcome everybody. We're here with V-Shift. I'm no Gurumi. V-Shift. Joining me is Thomas Winkley. This is one of the qualifiers for the G Fuel Tropical Rain Tournament that's happening tomorrow. Top 4 will qualify for that. But we're getting into it. We got a couple of good competitors coming in here. What do you think, Tom?
I think it's going to be good, right? A lot of East Coast and Midwest names we're pretty super familiar with. One of my favorites, somebody who clearly lost a naming match to Mike Too Strong, Phil Too Strong, hanging out in the bracket. We got Space Boy, we got Alex Noah, 89, 98, 89, 98. I don't remember how the numbers work. Yeah, a good group of players all here to try and qualify for that top 4 spot to battle it out tomorrow. Thanks to G Fuel and Maturino for this beautiful Maturino Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be a ton of fun, right? A lot of money on the line for tomorrow, $1,000 prize. But to get there, they have to go through this tournament. And again, it's looking,
it's
not entirely set. Like, our top 4 seeds are what we're expecting to see in top 4, but there can always be this terrific upset, right? Phil Too Strong is a pretty good Zangief. Saw's a good
Saw, really good, yeah. It's like you walk into a Pokemon gym, right? And there's not a lot of trainers, but they're all damn good, yeah? Like, this bracket might be skint, but the muscle is thick. And it's going to be something that if you want to get in that top 4, you're going to have to do some work.
Yeah, exactly. We even have Madam Bison in here as well. Going to be rocking the Bison after the patch, right? This is the big thing with the patch. The name of the tournament, we got V-Shift available to us.
Yep, and the meta is just evolving around it, right? It was fun because Monday I commentated 2 events, and it was super fresh, super new. Not a lot of ideas about what's going on. People still experimenting, but we've already started to see the Twitter tech, right? The counter V-shift strategies, the counter V-reversal strategies kind of start to slide out, and that's just the beginning. We're only 4 days into this patch, so you know we're going to see more wild stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's always what we're ready to see. Both the adaptation of how to better use V-Shift and then all the counter adaptations of how to best beat V-Shift. We already saw that, people's first thought of, hey, this is just going to entirely change the meta of the game. Nobody's going to be able to pressure anymore, and then it really turned into, well, hey, how can we really use this V-Shift?
Right. Well, and there was so much we didn't know about it, right? Like, at least for me, I initially assumed, like, oh, this is a thing I can mash during, like, block strings, right? But during true block strings, it doesn't come out. You have to set it during, gaps and things like that.
Yeah, they said that you have to be in a neutral input or in a neutral state, so you can't be in hit stun or block stun. But the major thing that we learned is you can't even hold a directional with it. That's also a big thing.
Yep, it's got to be completely neutral, rocking the nooch, which is very important. And speaking of which, Knuckle Mako going to the Cody, got a lot of buffs, and Krennic's bringing out the new Dan. Maybe we'll see some Dan Finance or some Dancels in this match.
You gotta stance dance, all right, all over the place.
All right, we got some pretty basic neutral right here though. Good anti-airs to the down fierce, some jump ins. Krennic's, wow, whiffs the knee into the jab combos. Wake up, pocket sand is strong now, Nog. It's good now.
Yeah, that's one of the great buffs that Cody's been enjoying. So definitely looking to kind of use it and abuse these longer range normals. Some of the differences going to be plus after this V-trigger activation. But just going back to neutral, got clipped in this corner. Now we're going back into it. There's the pipe, baby.
Yeah, pipes out, gets the down, releases big jugs. Okay, gonna view reversal out here, just roll away. Doesn't want to hold the setups, but a jumping cross up from Knuckle Mako. Plus frames again. I don't know, out of pipe.
Yeah, but still was able to get the corner, but nice jump in here from Krennic here. Going to push back to mid-screen. Had the Oki situation lined up, and again, you can't anti-air jab anymore. That was a change that they made this season.
I love to see the taunt. I love to see the taunt as Oki. Yeah, but the crime sway into the activation. Pipe's back. We got pipe round 2. Okay, good anti-air.
Basic anti-air. I don't got DPs, but I got crouch fierces every single time on deck. Krennic's looking pretty solid.
Yeah, the question is, are we going to see another movie, right? We've seen Pipe 1, we've seen Pipe 2, but what about the big montage where the Pipe makes a comeback in Pipe 3, the repiping? Okay, going to go with the EX. Good DP confirmed. Oh, again, pocket sand!
Yeah, pocket sand on wake up, on counter hit. Non-counter hit will confirm to the combo, but we're going right into this corner as Knuckle Mako is just staggering these strings excellently here, keeping Krennic locked down.
Yeah, but okay, going into the V-trigger, knocking it. Oh, damn! Oh, I don't even know what to say about that.
Like DP, not sure about that one, but back there into the corner. Another V-trigger on deck for Krennic. I wonder if they're going to pop it soon. Oh, you gotta be careful. The knees. You gotta, when the delay knees happen, you gotta be careful. But the rock coming out, I like the patience here out of Krennic. You can't get too antsy with the big pipe.
Yeah, but Knuckle Mako's got to be careful. Krennic does have CA and V trigger. Little baby Dan combo might be the problem. We'll see if they got any dancels.
Yeah, what they really could look for here is apparently how to get gripped up and not look for anti-airs. That's unfortunate. What I was going to say is they could be looking to, you know, super through one of those rocks and go into the full animation. I don't think there's anything else Dan has that goes far enough to kind of reach the rocket type.
That sounds right.
Keep it safe, but we're going right back into it here. Final round of this game one. And Knuckle Mako, the same story that we've always seen, looking right to the corner.
Yep, trade on the anti-air though, but it keeps Krennic locked in the corner, so Knuckle Mako's going to want to keep that going. A little bit of pressure, trying to find something. The crush counter this time releases the zonk. Didn't believe in the combo, plus frames. Yeah, really try to push.
So you get the bigger combo on it, but Krennic's found the opportunity to get out of the corner, but not for long. Now we're laying down the pipe here with Knuckle Mako.
Okay, gonna go for it. Got to spend that pipe to stay safe. V reversal rolls out. Punish!
No. Yeah, you got to be careful with those side swap V triggers. They do have punishable frames unless you're called Nash. But now, you know, Knuckle Mako trying to find this one hit to close out. Krennic's working on the super, can make the comeback if they can find one or two good hits.
Yeah, but needs to get the hit, and Dan is not. As far as what I've seen, no anti-air again! In that situation, we see it. Krennic's kind of locks up, doesn't represent the down fierce or an anti-air DP, and just because of that, takes down the game.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure, especially against somebody like Cody, who doesn't have the best grounded approach, right? He's going to be kind of slow back and forth. Kind of has to make big reads with big buttons in order to, you know, kind of make neutral things happen. They're going to look for the jump every once in a while. Got the crush into the throw, but back in this game too, Knuckle Mako's still not quite in a bad place, right? We haven't quite seen Krennic have this breakout kind of pressure situation. Just slow and steady.
Yeah, but plus frame from Cody. Ooh, good whiff. Okay, crush counter activation, fireball out, dash up, gets the juggle into the taunt.
Now going back into a crouch curve, but Knuckle Mako finally found the dead zone into the pipe. What are we laying this time? Toss him one time, untrue, but missed the setup. Rock hit a little bit too early, but Knuckle Mako just jumping right back out. Both of them playing leapfrog.
Yeah, man, he got too hyped for the pipe, missed time, but now a buffer into the release, double dash, gets the low, no conversions. Gotta see damage again, just gets the EX song. Gonna go for the shimmy, doesn't press, but the bait worked.
Yeah, and the
blocks
of the game. Oh my goodness! If Krennic just had the reversal medium into the combo, right? Could have just spent critical art, maybe just the EX and Dan punches, and got a juggle for enough damage to kill. But we're going right back to the corner. We saw a little bit of a different story that last round, but Knuckle Mako just with the same story as always, just locking this corner down. Big EX reversal.
Yo, I like that jump out, or the call out there, and then the walk under, but now he's back in the corner. And again, just harassing. Gets the cross with that jumping medium kick of Dan's activation. Yo, Crime Sway's through. I don't care about your V-trigger. Trying to challenge, though. Krennic's jumping in. Good action on this cross-up, but it's not really leveraging much.
It wasn't close when it came down from the anti-air, but missed the counter hit conversion. Now Knuckle Mako can be in a rough situation, but Krennic's not getting too much from the Oki situation. Just one fierce, then back into neutral.
Yeah, and he's not stopping these jump-ins, which in this situation we've seen it be bad before. This time, though, getting the jump fierce over the Hurricane. Gonna roll in. Yo, counter hit taunt. Let's go.
Yeah, counter hit taunt combo stupid. Maybe find a chance to activate here. Are we gonna see another sway? No, this time a true string. No anti-air out of Knuckle Mako. Got tossed up one time. Gotta be careful. Critical art coming in soon.
Yo, the jab into the walk where it barely doesn't kill. A little bit of shimmy and just gives him the sauce, right? The quick 4-frame jab, slap across the chest. Krennic's finally. Yo, I gotta imagine it's like the Taco Bell hot sauce. Like, it's not that spicy, but you might feel cool using it. Yeah,
right, it's not even the medium packet. It's the mild packet.
Yeah, it's the mild packet, but you feel cool because it's not ketchup, right? Like you're like, you know what? It's not ketchup, so I'm a little spicy. Yo, speaking of which, this stun.
Oh, I was gonna say it was looking pretty hot, but tone back down to the medium, missing the jump in on that combo. But the pressure just getting too much for Krennic. Try to jump out, and Knuckle Mako with the knuckle to the face right there, 2-0 up against Krennic.
Yeah, letting Prenix know you're not quite ready for the Diablo sauce. Maybe next weekend, my friend. Maybe next weekend. Good stuff to Knuckle Mako 2-0. Gonna move forward in the bracket. Stay in winners. Keep on keeping on. Earns the reward of battling Space Boy.
Yeah, so that's going to be a pretty good match. But before we get that, let's talk about our match arena, right? Over at matchareno.com/T/V-shift. Make sure that you do any of the sponsor events. I don't think we have a code for it, so make sure you do the sponsor quest to get that free money in. Give some love to these players that are coming through today. Or if you have any kindness in your heart, donate through your own pocket, all right?
Right. But listen, it's not hard. All you gotta do, I'm telling you, our man Will English, our man Burrs, our man Noble Remy, we're out here putting in the work to give you a good show. And look at the sponsor quest. All they want you to do is retweet Matcherino, retweet Furby, retweet Will English. I mean, come on. Like, these are all people doing work, helping run these events. Give them a little retweet. Give them a little love. Give a little tweet.
Yeah.
Give a little tweet. And
just to
always
remind
then let
everybody-
G Fuel be your guide. Sorry, I had to finish the joke.
Oh no, it's fine. And again, as you reminded people there, this is a G Fuel sponsored event. They did release Tropical Rain, both the energy formula and in their energy drink form, which is 0 sugar, 0 calories. It's a pretty good drink. I don't have too many complaints about it, as I have one open here currently. But this is all for their big event tomorrow. All the qualifiers that you've seen throughout all the different channels, whether it's Incendium, Will English. I think Low Kick had one.
Yep.
I think NYC Furby has one later today, and there's another one that's happening later today from Gandyman. Making sure that you hop through there because you want a chance to come through and get that 1,000 base prize pool. And you can always donate to their match arena at matchareno.com/tropical rain.
Yep, exactly. It's good to know the other competitors. I know on the Canadian side of things off of Incendium, right, we're going to have pretty good dais of 4 players coming out of there. We've got Z's Nuts.
Z's Nuts, baby.
Z's Nuts. I'm so excited to commentate that Friday night. Z's Nuts. I actually can't remember who else. To be totally honest. I thought I had this really great segue, and then my brain was like, or.
So that
what
was
if we
definitely
don't
the one,
remember?
That was the one Orange Man won. So
That's
Orange
right.
Man's going to be coming back. O Crippler is in there, and then Joe Umabrogan is going to be the
That's what it was.
4th place that snuck in there. So definitely a lot of good competitors there. I'm not quite sure who qualified through Low Kick. You would know better than
I would.
On that one.
It was Adamar. Definitely qualified.
I think
You know what I could do? Lizardman qualified. Adamar qualified. I'm just going to go look it up. Hold on. Let me pull Smash GG really quick. I don't know why I'm trying to rely on my memory. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. There is no memory here.
Yeah,
it is
same.
gone. Tom is gone.
I definitely feel that. It's been long days always.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to the teenagers that decided to drive through my fence this morning. Really appreciate you. Let's see. All right, so we got Orange Man, O Crip, Z's Nuts, and Joey Morogan coming out of Canada. The Low Kick one, which is the G Fuel icon. Shout out to Seth for always being on brand. We're going to have... Where's my standings?
Where are your standings? Because we already know we got Adamar and we got
Lizardbot. Oh, Destructive was the other one. Destructive, Adamar, Lizardman, and ZJ Mac are the 4 we got from there.
ZJ Mac. I can't remember what character they play. I think Cammy.
Yeah. What did ZJ Mac play? Was it Cammy? It might have been Cammy.
Oh, I'm gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, me too. Because there's ZJ Mac in the bracket, but they had a different CFN, which is throwing me off. Underscore, to answer your question, so the top 4 of each of these Matcherino Cup tournaments get entered into a finals bracket, which takes place tomorrow night. Top 32 style bracket. It's going to be restreamed by Will English, Incendium, Low Kick, I assume Furby, just a bunch of people.
Candyman, James Chen.
Candyman, James Chen.
Bunch of people.
And the
Rizon.
top... And there's a $1,000 prize pool sitting in a Matcherino right now. At the base. That can then grow with, coupon codes and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Brought to you by G Fuel's Tropical Rain.
Feel the
Pretty
rain.
tasty.
Yeah, he
plays
Falk.
Falk.
I think so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's right.
I looked it up. I knew that I had seen
it's because
him before.
The tag is Malort Pope. That's why. That's why my brain was sorting. The tag is Malort Pope.
Sorry, I was drinking.
Sorry.
Taking a sip of G Fuel, and anytime Malort comes through, I have to call out St. Cola. That man hates some Malort with a passion.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, Nob, when we go to Combo Breaker next year, I'm buying Malort. We're doing shots.
Oh goodness.
And you're gonna hate every second of it.
No, I'm not sure about that one.
You say, how can you hate Malort? Is that what production said? Or how can you like? It's not good. Really? Oh, yeah. The experience is wonderful. The experience, so I'm in not anywhere where you can get Malort. So I have brought home from Chicago 2 bottles just so that I can basically offer them to people when they visit me to watch their face. Because that alcohol knows how to put a tail on something. I tell you what, like the ending of that shot is just, mwah. The reactions are gold.
Yeah. Underscore asking if there's a way to sign up. There isn't for the direct tournament. You have to qualify. So again, the Gaming Man is running one. Has already run one at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's already passed. And then Arturo is running one, I believe, later today. I'm not sure what time. I'm trying to scroll through his feed to find it. No, they did theirs last night. I think it was NLBC.
Oh, I'm muted. NLBC, where Punk decided to win with Dan after winning the only Dan's tournament from the online local Monday night against Mena.
Yeah, dude, the Dan, he won only Dance, and then he won NLBC. It's
with Dan.
No, nobody's ready for that.
Nobody's ready for the Dan. His understanding of the game and pure fundamentals is so beautiful. And then of course he's got the sweet Dan cancels. All right, Alex Noah on PC bringing out that Rashid, hopping up against everyone's favorite Kian player.
Round 1.
Play guy. Here we go.
Fight.
Alright, getting into Alex Noah, of course, is a very good Rashid player. I fought him a couple of times when I was on the East Coast back in the day, and he's already starting off strong with that crush counter now with the corner carry and corner press.
Yeah, something I'm going to want to see out of a Plague guy is, if you can get Rashid locked in the corner, Rashid's going to try to wall jump out, right? Or you would assume they would. And now you get those new juggle states. I really hope Plague Guy's got this lab because that will really help kind of control this matchup. But at the moment, that's not even an issue. Alex Noah kind of running the game, gets the EX, going to get the juggle into the MP, spinning mixer, and take round 1.
Yeah, not much that I can say Alex Noah did wrong there, right? He's established the early pressure game, right? Not even doing fireball cancels, right? Just doing crouch fears, backing up a little bit, doing crouch fears again, right? Maintaining the same kind of space to hit that, crouch fears over and over and over again, whether you're in the corner, whether or not you're mid-screen, just keeping that pressure consistent.
And again, using consistent pressure, Alex Noah locking Play Guy down. Gonna kind of wiggle in and out of range. Interrupt, you can't run at me. I got a down light for that. Play Guy, if you're reversing, trying to get some ground, get some kind of momentum. You can't jump out. I've got heavy punch mixer.
Yeah, and this has been the entire thing, right? You don't see, in the corner, you don't see Alex Noah spamming that crouch fierce. He's using it a lot, but there's definitely a lot of moments where he's sitting outside of crouch fierce range, wiggling back and forth, threatening to walk forward and push it, and then he's waiting for Play Guy to jump.
Yep. Right,
and waiting for him to get antsy. And there you saw, like, okay, you're going to be done jumping. I'll backdash 2 times, and, you'll try to dash forward, you'll try to run out of this corner, and it's just not going to happen, right? I'm going to toss this fireball, and you're going to run right into it. That's game 1 for Alex Noah.
Exactly.
Oh, we got the instant replay. Look at this.
And we got that hot tech. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Good conversion.
Fight.
And just like Nog said, pressure.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, and then right back out. Right. That's exactly how Alex Noah plays, right? Not getting too greedy on any situation, getting what you can get, and then backing right off. But Play Guy finally getting to play some offense now.
Oh, had the idea, but didn't get the confirm. Should have just done the down jab, probably straight into something. Dash up throw. Alex Noah got him locked.
Yeah, you could already see how Alex Noah is getting out of this corner, right? Not even going for the wall jump, just opting to use V reversal to get to the other side.
Yeah, and I think that's super smart, right? Alex Noah hasn't yet needed the comeback factor of the V-trigger. Yo, great conversion, though. Here comes Play Guy. Great adaptation so far. Jumps over the fireball, but recovers in time. And have to hold this pressure.
Yeah, that fireball wasn't plus on the roll in front. Could have challenged there, but Play Guy got gripped and now stuck in this corner, but not getting dipped quite yet. But that's not going to look good.
Had the fierce, but didn't get the juggle. Here's that schmicks.
Nice blocks, though, from Play Guy.
Wow, so plus. Throws the V reversal.
Are we going to get the dip? No, guys. Nice tech.
Cross cuts? Yes, let's go! Love to see them. Has them on the ready. Play Guy.
That's like the first jump Alex has done.
Yeah.
And it got crosscut anti. That's terrific from Play Guy. Didn't get it the second time, but look, Crouch Fierce anti-airs now. Alex Noah trying to mix it up. Play Guy is just there with Crouch Fierce. Has to be careful of getting baited with like a jump EX dive kick or something like that.
Yep, definitely. Gotta look out for those. Doesn't want to take too much of anything. Okay, locked in the corner.
Love to see some jump outs on these fireball cancels. And no heavy mixer there. Maybe a little bit of flag, but right back in there after the V reversal.
Busting out though is Play Guy getting that EX. Got to bring it out sometime. And now just gonna go back to this neutral, try to find an opportunity to whiff punish, get a touch, dashes up instead. Both players kind of swinging with those big buttons now.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely going back and forth here. Play Guy is definitely on the worst end of this bargain, right? Really getting trapped down in this corner with the pressure. You got to be able to recognize and jump out of these fireball setups, but it's costing Play Guy a lot of pressure. Excuse me, a lot of turns, a lot of health. And you can really see how Alex Noah is ramping up the pace here, right? Trying to close it out, trying to find this one light kick that he needs to close it out. Careful, toss the fireballs to jump. EX Eagle Spike is there, goes through projectile.
Yeah, that V reversal, by the way, was so smart from Alex Noah. Like, I know you want these plus frames to try to get something done. There's the jump Eagle Spike, just like you said.
I knew it was coming. We just had to figure out. Yeah, we just had to figure out when it was going to be there. Like I even stopped throwing fireballs was just a little bit too close and not at a good space for it. No crosscut DP this time. Now you're just getting trapped in some of this pressure here.
Yeah.
You have heavy EP and EX EP to kind of bust through these fireball traps. Can't even get to the other side clean with the EX dive. Got heavy mixered and back thrown right back towards this corner.
Shifts! Gets the V break, knocks him back, uses the name of the tournament against his opponent. So smart. And now we got jab pressure, dashing the crush counter. I love that.
Reset?
Yeah, that wasn't the most optimal, but I love seeing the crush counter setup, right? Dashing, and then throwing out that fierce when he thought that Play Guy would check the dash.
No V break that time on the V shift, but just getting out of some pressure and forcing Alex Noah to kind of reset. Careful tossing fireballs. There is the roll. V skill 1 on deck for Alex Noah.
Yep, and this is where Alex wants to be, right? Just playing neutral. 50 seconds. There's a down fierce. Now you're back in the corner. Gonna put a little pressure, try to...
Oh, good challenge. The dash, there we go. And this is something I was afraid of, right, as we were approaching those situations. Play Guy hasn't really teched too many throws here, and Alex Noah can definitely start taking advantage. You can see, like, trying to dash up, get, like, a light into a tick throw, but finally just whiff punishing with the down jab there is going to give it to Alex Noah. Pretty clean with the 2-0 there. Had a little bit of a hiccup where Play Guy had. Thought they had a little something, but Alex Noah with the adjustment.
Yeah, 1,000 put a little sauce on it. I love that neutral jump for the roundhouse, but I think you said it. I think you mentioned it the most. Didn't have the ranging, didn't have the conversion, and a pretty quick match to send Alex Noah forward.
Yeah, Alex was doing an excellent job just controlling his opponent there. There wasn't too many situations where I was like once he knew the level of his opponent, you could see Alex Noah was really starting to abuse like the fireballs and keeping that extra pressure. But before that, he was really keeping it clean, like the first round or two, where he's like, oh, I'll just walk back and forth, push crouch fierce at these ranges. When you're trapped in a corner, you can't walk back, you can't whip punish me. And the timings that he chose to stop going for the crouch fierces and wiggle back and forth just a little bit, and then get the heavy mixer right, kind of force his opponent to think that another crouch heavy is coming, but be completely prepared for the jump out escape and ready to enter. It was terrific to see.
Yep, could not agree more. So with that match wrapped up, I do believe we have more matches queued up for you in this G Fuel Matcherino Cup qualifier. Looks like we're going to see Dells on Fire versus the winner of Young Witch and Blackened Galaxy. Young Witch and Madame Bison, same, yeah?
Yeah, they're the same, and Madame Bison actually beat Blackened Galaxy, so it is going to be Dells versus Madame Bison. I believe, Dells always on that Ryu, big Ryu buffs this patch, loving them. Even myself, I'm loving them back. I'm back playing Ryu after so long.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, Nogoremi called me at 4 o'clock in the morning, which, you know what, we're that kind of friend. Nog calls me at 4 a.m., I answer. And all he said was, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, Ryu buffs. And then he hung up. And he hung up on me.
No, I was so sorry for it, but it had to be done. People needed to know.
Needed to know. And I needed to know.
And then I played you in like 3 4 5 and
we played so many. It was super fun, but no, I was loving it, man. Like, really though, like, for me, seeing the difference in the matchup, seeing the difference in the ranges I play, and it was fun because those buffs actually changed the way you were playing me.
I was having fun. I was going wild.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun.
So talking about really fun, I'm not sure if Madam Bison is still using Bison, believe it or not. It is the namesake, but tons of people have forsaken their names. Remember when Space Boy used to have a like Power Bomb Alex themed name, and he had to change it like eventually because he stopped playing Alex?
I do. Well, so that would have been like right when I first started watching the online local, but I do know the lore, I should say. I do know the lore.
Yeah, way back in the day, he went by I think Power Bomb something, and it was a terrific name, and then he stopped playing Alex, and he had to update his name. Although Space Boy, I can't imagine him with a different name in this.
I can't either.
He's very established now.
Yeah, he will always be Despacio Nino to me, and that's
Space Boy.
Space Boy.
That's great, but you know that's the other side of the bracket. Hopefully we get to see him. He's currently fighting Knuckle Mako, and if he wins, he'll have to go up against Alex Noah.
Okay, that'll be a really good match. Alex Noah versus Space Boy. Yeah.
No. Oh no. Space
Is
Boy
he already?
good.
Is he already?
I think he qualified through NLBC.
Oh, word. Okay, as long no. So NLBC's events tonight.
There was a tournament on Tuesday.
Okay, but he is qualified for tomorrow. Okay, cool. That's fine. As long as he's qualified, I was like, wait, he's not gonna. Okay, because he was qualified in a different one. I get you. I was worried. I was like, I got to see my Space Boy.
So the people who qualified through Rhythms was Bizu, Shock Z, Lemon Meringue, and Zaffarino.
Oh, dang. Okay, cool.
I've never heard of Bizu.
I have not either, but I guess soon we will.
Interesting. Alright, so that's going to be... So we have one side of Winners Top 8 decided, so that's Knuckle Mako versus Alex Noah. Alex Noah was definitely looking very strong to make it to Winners Finals and at least guarantee top 4 placement, top 3 placement at that point. So it's really on Dells and Madam Bison. That's going to be, I think, a big deciding match here on who's going to...
Right.
Who's going to be able to make it.
And remember, yeah, because of the bracket layout, right, and the number of entrants, winners top 8 auto qualifies basically, right? So,
no, the people in winners finals auto qualified, but the people who lose in winners side, they have to win a match in order to get the.
That's right. Well, I tried to make it more exciting, but my facts were incorrect. My bracket math was bad.
I will tell you this: everybody's bad at bracket math.
Yeah, but there's only like 8 people. I should be better at it when it's this small.
No, it's always difficult. It doesn't matter the size of the tournament. I can have a 4-person tournament. I don't know what place people got. I'm sorry.
Too much Joe Chan. Not enough bracket math.
Too much of this G Fuel energy pumping through my veins. Can't sit still long enough.
And it happens. So, I'm interested to see what happens with these other qualifiers, and I am actually interested to see how seeding is going to happen tomorrow. Do we know? Is it just going to be like random seed? Like they're just going to shuffle it on up, put them all in a bucket and shake them and throw them out into the bracket world? Or do you know what the plan is there?
I have not been told. I have no idea. All right, but it is still going to be the Bison from Madam Bison, so I appreciate sticking with the name, and of course, Dell's over there with the Halloween Samurai. Yep. Even themed Halloween too, right, with the orange and black.
Yep, that is how Dells likes to rock. And right now, just kind of putting some pressure and walking forward. Got a little bit of a jump in, using that low forward fireball, which is actually a true block string at closer ranges, right?
Yeah, definitely a pretty oppressive tool. One thing we haven't seen Madam Bison do against the fireballs yet is do the V-skill one of two, but put Dells back into the corner. Didn't get the combo with the heavy kick, was too far for the light kick to connect, but just walking under the jump in, looking solid.
Dells trying to get some dash pressure here. Madam Bison not having it. Here comes the EX ball. Gotta stay grounded. If you jump, you're gonna get the hell attack. The dash throw. Dells starting to put the moves while walk forward sweep. No punish, but then Dells doesn't get the punish either.
Yeah, both players kind of swinging wildly here. I'm talking about swinging wildly down forward fierce immediately, but all right, we in activation gonna get the extra, had extra damage on deck, right? You're gonna see this trigger 2 activation, boom, boom. That's more damage on deck for Ryu for hitting any low forward. Any confirm that leads into Fireball or DP or Donkey Kick. You can activate B trigger 2 again and get some extra damage. Knocks him pretty far away, so you don't get Oki from it mid-screen, but definitely a nice change. I love the parry, the jump and the ball hitting at the same time, and parry just went right through. And the cancelable Fierce now, look at that!
And Dells just marched forward and pressed Fierce. There it is again. Fierce getting the crush counter, some stagger. Ooh.
Yo, he's looking pretty solid here. Couldn't have activated there at the end of that, but gonna get it again. Oh, right at the end of that combo. Right, medium, fireball into the V trigger, pop him. It's gonna do a good like 250-ish damage. Right?
Yo, absolutely. The Dells went marching one by one. Haru, taking that game. Hadu. Ah, how did I miss that? Nice, very good, Nog.
Round 1.
Hey, it's the way that it goes sometimes. But yeah, we're getting right back into it. Let's see if Madam Bison has anything left in the tank. Too far for the target combo. There is a new string on that target combo. You can actually do crouch here to force him to stand up.
Yep.
But it's such built-in memory to go for that Stand Fierce. Stand Fierce goes a little bit farther, but Madam Bison backed up to the corner here. Can't really find the approach to get out. Trying to get some plus frames. Let's go. Get off.
Does it?
Get your hands off me. I put hands on you. You don't put hands on me.
Don't you know who I am? I've been low 2 for 5 years. It's my turn, says Dells. Fireball thrown. Really, look at this controlling range against Madam Bison. Just keeping them locked back, telling them, hey, you want to come in? Get it. But then a slide activation goes with the meaty Psycho Ball. But Madam Bison doesn't have a lot of space here. Dells is still just kind of chilling. 50 seconds on the clock, plus frames.
Yeah, and Dells is mostly willing to just kind of sit in neutral and let Madam Bison spend a lot of the V-trigger. Try to get an approach. That's a big jump, though. Got to the other side, didn't spin the EX, ran out of V-trigger.
Dash, sweep, activate. Now that's the Dells classic. Walk up the toss. No invincibility. Dells.
You say the Dells classic. That's a Ryu. Online Ryu classic. Double dash and the sweep into the activation.
That hurts me from the inside.
Too far for the target combo. The target combo is actually good damage and knockdown if you're able to be in range of it, but right now Madam Bison was being a little bit more wild in this neutral game, but the parry from Dell is going to start pushing to the corner. So you can already see Madam Bison being more active, pushing those same medium kicks, pushing the jabs right in neutral. Got to be careful though, the crush is always there.
Dell has a CA! Activation. Ooh, stays in front!
It's always in front, baby.
And just does it the V trigger to kill. Dell's 2-0, heading in to winners finals.
Winner semifinals.
I don't want to do bragging math anymore.
Bragging math hard, but he has to fight Livid's own Cocky. But we got the replay here on the bait on the throw. Look at the activation here. You always think, right? Oh, jab, dash, under? No, sir. Stay same side. You flip back towards the corner, and so it pushes Ryu back out. But there's also, I'll tell you guys right now, nobody blocks that in front right now. There's a setup. Same thing. You wait like 3 frames, push jab, dash forward, you get behind them.
That is actually sick. So the meta is going to evolve if ever folks start blocking the first part of that mix. If ever.
It's been there for 3 years.
Watching that in slow motion, that's dirt. Like, I know Ryu doesn't have a lot of dirt. That's dirt.
That's the only dirt Ryu has in the entire game.
That was all the pocket sand he had. Ripped it out, threw it at you. Every ounce.
Yeah. Scrubbed it right off his feet. Don't want to think about that one.
Stinky
walking
marching
around barefoot.
For years. Not just for like a day. For years. The bacteria growing on that man's feet. You know the book Horton? You know the book Horton Hears a Who? That's where the dust comes from. The Who's grow on the toes of Ryu. He throws a Bushongari kick, and the little tufts float off into space, and civilizations begin. That is how much bacteria is on that man's toes.
You gave me so much more that I didn't want to think about.
Look, I just says it like I sees it. I calls it like I sees it.
Yo, that's fair. That's the way that it's gotta be. You always gotta call it like you see it. Just like how we're trying to call these next matches. I believe on deck we'll get Knuckle Mako and Alex Noah. That's the name. I can do bracket math.
That's not even bracket math. That's bracket words, which is even harder than bracket math. That's like bracket science. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Dude, don't even get started on bracket science. That involves math and words at the same time. Bracket science.
Wait until you have to convert the bracket to moles. That's when it gets.
Oh no! I can't. You know how long it's been since I've done chemistry. I don't remember what a mole is. I remember what it is. I don't remember what what like the number is for it.
Right. It's like some weird backwater number that is universal, or I don't know. I haven't taken chemistry since the 10th grade, so yeah, that's like 20 years.
All right, I'm not that old, but so. Bracket proofs. I don't want to do bracket proofs either. Get those out.
The proofs is in the puddings. How can you has this?
Listen.
You'll mess up the proofs.
I want to point this out, right? I went to college, I took calculus, but I took a discrete calculus, which means they taught me exactly 0 proofs. Well, I had to prove 0 proofs, and it was the best. The teacher would be like, here's a proof. Make sure that you know what the end result is. And I was like, great, I'll make sure that I use this as a formula. And that's what it was.
It's called work smart, not hard.
I didn't need to know the entire theory behind it. I'm not a math major, not a physics major. I'm a questionable major. Nobody knows exactly what I majored in, but I definitely had to learn some math, but not for long.
I bet you majored in being cool as hell.
Listen, I majored in speaking. Have you heard my voice? It sounds great.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
You took college algebra and that was it. My goodness. If I could get away with that. Although I say get away with that, not like I took 2 math classes in college. I took pre-calc and calc. And that was it. And actually, to be honest, pre-calc I already had taken because it's just algebra and trigonometry together. So I'm not sure why they call it a different name. It's just pre-calc. Or it's just algebra and trig. Don't know why they gave it a fancy name.
Because trigalgebra is really hard to say. And so they just had to do it a little more.
You know what people don't talk about enough? Geometry.
No.
Geometry, underrated. Everybody's about this calculus or algebra 3. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Geometry is a fun class.
It is a good class, that geometry. That geometry is
application of. Hold on, Kaki had to take application of math and object-oriented programming. That sounds like a boring class.
No, it actually sounds kind of interesting. I want to hear about it, Kaki. Tell us more. Tell me more. Well, like how you do the maths as code, because I mean there are things that you have to do differently when you're trying to write maths as code sometimes.
Yeah, but it's not that difficult, in my opinion.
It's the thing. It's not that difficult, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be, because you can generally, like at least in where I write C#, I can just type math dot and then tell it what to do, and it'll just kind of do it. But
exactly.
Speaking of telling it what to do, look at this pink hoodie, this pink jacket. My man's got a smoking jacket on.
Yo, he's going in right now. He's looking fancy, feeling a little bit festive. Out of season, but still festive. You gotta give it to him.
It's never out of season to feel good about yourself. And speaking of which, his anti-airs are looking clean from Knuckle Mako, but Alex Noah getting some momentum and moving forward.
Yeah, it was actually Alex Noah was having some trouble in the neutral game. Actually had to rely on just doing a raw mixer just to get something going for themselves. Right, but activate the V-trigger, just push to this corner, toss him up one time. Yo, the crime sway! Yo, again? Yo, where's the activation coming from? Right after that, pipe him up. Oh, didn't swing at the end? Okay, maybe didn't get the extra juggle there.
Yeah. Does that? Yeah, that because you can't get that, right? That's a thing. Or they take it out.
Listen, I'm not a Cody.
That's fair.
Oh, try to jab anti-air. That happens there. Pocket saying got stuff back in. Ain't no Dale, what is it, Dale Gribley?
Yeah, dude, no Rusty Shackleford in this tournament. Dash up. Ooh. Also, Alex Noah. That's actually a really important thing to know, so that's good they taught me that. Okay, pushes him to the corner, tosses him. Big pressure coming from Alex Noah. By Alex Noah, I mean Coffee.
But yeah, I mean, Knuckle Mako with the, oh dude, that activation into the Eagle Spike was sick. But Knuckle Mako does a great job of prime swing every time, but you gotta be careful. You're at no life left. You can't be taking too many more of those trades. He tried the low rocket, but it didn't catch. He threw it down at the ground. Why didn't
no anti-air though? Yo, it was they told him it was the Rock's birthday, and he threw it on the ground, but the anti-air?
Final round.
Yeah, one of
that's
the
not a
ones we've
rock,
seen
that's
out
a
loud.
cell phone.
My dad is not a phone. That's a good video. Shout out to Lonely Island. It's a great video. Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hashtag not sponsoring this. V reversal's out, gets the down fierce conversion, corner control. Alex Noah revving that engine. Prime sway, but there's too many hits on the Tornado. Crush counter.
Even getting the pressure off is pretty good, but still locked in this corner. Alex Noah trying to keep this pressure up, gonna get the stun here. Gonna be close on damage. I don't think he has enough. Yeah, gonna have to go for another combo or throw here.
Wow, takes the plus. Is it? Do you get plus frames for down medium punch? Is that plus?
Yeah, I think it's plus one or two. I don't remember if they changed the dispatch, but I think it's definitely plus one before.
All right, that makes sense. That's a good tick throw. I was just like, man, either that's a bold march forward or it's a sick little setup. Look at this jumping combo coming in though from Alex Noah. Gets the juggle with the heavy spinning. And then we're gonna march one, bop, get. Oh, that's definitely plus. Get tossed.
That might be -2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm not out of my mind. I was like, I swear. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hurricane's coming, wiggling in, boots. No anti-air?
Oh, actually crossed up and he got Crouch Fierce instead of the mixer that he had.
Wow, the crush counter from Knuckle Mako, but no conversion, didn't have the ruffian kick ready to go.
God finds another crush here, and you already see Alex Noah just wants out of the situation. A couple times just got caught backdashing, but didn't need too much damage for it. But you allowed to go through fireballs when you're in that V-trigger too. Got to be prepared for it if you're Knuckle Mako. But again, I like the sweat. You just need these little touches of damage, right? And anything to stop Alex Noah from getting continued pressure on you. Even swaying the Crouch Fierce, get out of here!
Round 2.
Prime don't pay, it only sways. Knuckle Mako.
Yeah.
Little baby bars. Yo, got him, cornered up.
Listen, it's all about the little baby bars. That's where you make all your big moments.
Right, they all little baby bars walk up, get on their little stools, get their warm milks. Yo,
right,
Stun City!
Yo, this is gonna be a good combo. And I was gonna say, little baby bars are like the neutral. They're the neutral to your commentary.
Yep.
Or maybe the neutral to St. Cola's commentary. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
You're right over.
I think St. Cola's is more calming, if you know what
I ain't so sure about that one, but getting some plus frames here. Nice challenge after the regular zonk, but nice pressure afterwards from Alex Noah pushing that big Crouch Fierce button, getting another crush counter up the match point.
Yeah, Alex Noah wants to move forward, get this qualification locked and loaded, right? Get into that winner's final, and not think about it anymore.
Get the combo, but still Knuckle Mako trapped in this corner. But the sway again.
Love these.
Yo, caught him trying to backdash. Too afraid of that command grab, but roll right through. Oh, no whiff punish right in the face.
Oh, what? Oh, Alex Noah had bar, probably trying to bait something. Maybe I'm not sure why you backdash when you're +2 otherwise. Marching forward.
Yo, he deflected it, but Alex Noah was already ready to just jump in over the replay. Yeah, locked down with the pipe.
Yeah, good challenge though, using that 3-frame from Alex Noah. Okay, here comes the big pressure. Gonna try to close this out. Gotta be careful. Alex Noah's out of pipe. Or excuse me, Knuckle Mako's out of pipe.
The nice tech on that throw. Now we're just locked down in the corner here.
Yo, he's got a blow!
Yeah, it's getting a little choppy on our side, but we went from a throw being tech to a low, and that's Knuckle Mako tying it up a game apiece here.
Good composure from Knuckle Mako to suss that out, right? Didn't panic, came forward, got the meaty, and survived. Good tick throw. Bop. Gets the combo the one time they needed it. Dash, dash, yo, the toes. Yo, shoutouts to production, by the way, for having these sick replays loaded up for us.
Yeah, saving me from having bad internet. You can do the replay so I can see what I missed.
We appreciate you.
So, very thankful we get to kind of see what how Knuckle Mako was going in there, was able to tie it up 1-1. It's not quite over yet. We have to see who's going to make it to that winner's final. So, Alex Noah wants it to. Oh, they went back to the room. Yeah, that's how it goes. So, Alex Noah is definitely going to, try to reset the mind state, maybe slow it down a little bit, rethink his approach to this game, so that, he can make it, I'd say, reevaluate, reapproach the game. He reapproached the entire character. He's playing Poison now.
Yo, okay. Just play the zones? Let's see what happens here.
Yo, he took the jacket off. Oh, right. I forgot. When Cody's on screen, you got to jacket on.
Yeah, that's the rule. That's rule number 1 of this game. Yo, the dash up, though, into the throw. Alex Noah taking some liberties. Jumps in, but the light kick doesn't connect. But it's okay. Knuckle Mako getting the plus here. The opting to view reversal is Alex Noah. Does not want to be plus. Back to the wall. Got to use these big normals and these whips to kind of push out.
Yeah.
Ooh, good whiff punish.
Got to be careful view reversing Cody's EX donkey. View reversal the second hit, it doesn't actually punish it, but we've got the big activation here in the corner. Like another view reversal on that grab medium pick. Give yourself some space, get away from these commands. Grab pipe swing after. Nice, waited for it. Got clipped by the rock in the combo.
There's the juggle. Gonna walk forward again. Go over the meaty low. View reversing though is Alex Noah takes the plus frames. Gonna kind of start whipping around. And this time getting the stance cans combo to go up around and move themselves to set point.
Yeah, just excellent delays there out of Alex Noah. Caught Knuckle Mako trying to push to take his advantage. And talking about advantage, 2 EX Zonks. We're in a corner. Don't even need to hit you. Look what's getting up here.
Yo, interrupt the dash. We got that final fight combo. Counter hit combo conversion with the meaties. Throw him. One more touch is going to stun. Oh, tried to march forward, but got interrupted. Low forward activation out of range for the whip.
And now just going back in out of that fire. Got the big crush. Alex Noah still has a Molotov to make a good comeback here if he's able to find the hit for it. But Knuckle Mako just doesn't want that to happen. Just trying to check everything here. Got so much damage. Just needs one touch light. Just any light button will be able to kill Alex Noah here. But the low forward.
Knuckle Mako not going down. Ain't going out like that. Tying it up. And now both players on set point. Winner guarantees the qualification tomorrow.
No. Big jump and try to push to the corner with EX on pressure afterwards, but I like the view reversal that time from Alex Noah and got the side switch here.
Okay, blocks it to -4, but no pun.
Oh, he got to the third hitter target combo. That's plenty of time to get a punish if you're Alex Noah, but maybe just a little bit nervous on this poison.
Yo, this big down fear swinging, activation to stay safe. Yo, throws the V reversal. This is looking good for Knuckle Mako. Does it again? Shimmy.
Regular throws here. We're going to get another V reversal, right? That's very good for Knuckle Mako, right? Limiting the amount of... Oh my goodness, that was an excellent jump in combo. But, forcing these V reversal situations on Alex Noah so that there's no comeback factor, right? Like, you have to, do or die at that point. And then Knuckle Mako also realizing there at the end that Alex Noah is constantly going for some of these, big whip normals that you can just jump right over.
Look at this buffer. Oh, that was good.
That was an excellent whip.
Oh, God, so good. And something else I was really impressed with Knuckle Mako is using the crime sway to take away the tornado pressure from Alex Noah actually shook the man. Shook him to the point where they went to poison. And then they did a great job. Where he shook him again, took away the view reversals like you talked about. Solid, neutral, solid gameplay, good damage when it counted, paid off for Knuckle Mako.
Yeah, so it was looking really solid there for Knuckle Mako at the end. It felt like, had everything. The first round of the poison pick was okay, well, how do I kind of play against poison again? Lost a round there, but was right back into it in round 2 and round 3. Had everything on deck for, kind of had to approach Alex Noah's poison in that situation. So big shout out to Knuckle Mako. They're going to make it into winners finals, which will guarantee them a qualifying spot into G Fuel Tropical Rain tomorrow.
Yeah, so good, so strong. Gonna head towards battle 31 other players to win $1,000 minimum, provided by G Fuel to support their new tasty energy formula. You can get it in a powder, you can get it in a can.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You gotta make sure that you're definitely checking it out. Maybe it's maybe you tried G Fuel before, you didn't like the other flavors. This Tropical Rain definitely could be for you. It's pretty flavorful and it packs a punch.
So can I be honest? Like, this is like a no shill moment for Tom. So I actually don't like energy supplements whatsoever. Right? They mess me up, but I actually love the flavor of G Fuel. I won a pack in like a tournament or something. Ordered I got like a free starter box, right, with a little shaker cup and a bunch of flavors.
Right.
It actually tastes really good, and they also mix really well with boozy beverages. Just saying.
Just saying.
You know what I'm saying? A little underside here, man. Maybe not Malort. I've never put Malort in one. That might be a weird stretch. But like vodka, yeah.
Yeah, I could see it for clear liquids. But again, Knuckle Mako on winner's side. We gotta see who his opponent's gonna be there. We gotta head on down to the pure Canadian match here. We got Dells on Fire versus Live Its Own Cocky.
This is going to be like an Incendium Classic, right? These two face off. I don't know about every other week in the Incendium, but at least once a month in a tournament bracket. I would argue that Dells on Fire runs into Cocky, right? When you talk about like some of the top East Coast Canadian players, these two are those you talk about. They're those you have in that conversation, and they run into each other plenty in those brackets. So it'll be really fun to see what they bring to the table post-patch, right? A stronger Falk. Better air fireballs, some updates to some of her combo routes, things like that. A clearly better Ryu. I'm very excited to see how these two face off.
I have to backtrack here. When you talk about better Eastern Canadian players, don't mention Dells. Talk about Safe, talk about Fluxwave, talk about Cocky, Crippler. Everybody else except Dells, okay?
Yeah, here. I'm trying to boost our boy, and you're like, nah.
No, don't feed
sorry, Dells. Don't feed his ego. Don't feed the Dells. Don't feed the Dells. That's actually the sign that's up in Canada zoos. It's not don't feed the bears, it's don't feed the Dells. It's super weird. But if you know, you know. Don't feed the Dells. Don't feed the Dells.
That's definitely what we want to get to here. Don't feed the Dells. But he'll go to his head. You don't need that man to get an inflated ego. When that man can enter a tournament and beat Flux Waves and not complain the entire time and not troll or throw the entire match away, he might be somewhere. But instead, I asked him, when's Ryu gonna win Digital Havoc? And he's like, I don't know. When Safer Flux plays Ryu, I'm like, that's some coward talk right there.
Look, I don't believe it. I don't want to hear it.
And he replied with, I'm a mouse. He is a coward.
Let's go, Dells.
I'm rooting for Cocky.
That's fair.
Let's go Ryu, but Cocky.
But also let's go Cocky. All right, looks like we're loading in here for both these players to go head-to-head. Jokes aside, I think this will be a really, really good match, right? We're going to see some really cool stuff out of both players. Falk rocking that tracksuit. She's training for the Olympics. Ryu, yet again, going trick-or-treating. My man has not realized that you can't get free candy 365 days a year, but he's trying. Oh, Lord, he's trying.
Listen, Ryu's always trying to get free food. Yep. The man just walking around the globe, okay?
Giving all his money to the homeless. You got money for food. Yo, okay, I like these parries. Yo, the jumping roundhouse and into the back row. Let's go, Dells. Weird tech.
I think just threw Cocky off the same way that it kind of threw us off, but
yep.
Dude, that air fireball looks mad quick now.
Yeah, it's fast. But there's that 7-frame sweep from Ryu. Good toss. Gonna get some fake throw loops going on. Sweep activation.
Well, that's the thing in this patch. That forward throw actually leaves the opponent closer, so it's a little bit scarier.
Yeah. I mean, it's still...
Oh, that's finest. Oh my goodness, he just smashed the...
Didn't need to spin bar.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, he dashed up! That was actually brilliant. Dashed up, saw Cocky go to the air, got the DP. Dell's looking strong.
Yeah, so that V-trigger extension is definitely minus double digits, so please take your turn. Push anything, but yo, he walked up and blocked. Gonna get a full combo here. Gonna push to the corner. What's coming next? There's some light pressure. Stay in this corner. Classic Dells anti-air back round. He actually gets a heavy DP juggle off that every time if he wanted it.
Ooh, parries the side switch, but still locked in the corner. Just poking away is cocky. Sweep activation from Dells.
Oh, this time you saw no button came down there for Conky, and Dell just walked under and started pushing buttons.
Yep, got the landing frames.
That's a jab? You're gonna let him off with a jab? Cocky.
Yeah, that's big minus. No juggle, though. Yo, he just waited! The down light, and he waited for what seemed like an eternity. Maybe 10 frames. A fighting game eternity. He knows.
He's fought Eds, he's fought Silver Rupee before, he's fought Cocky Shadinkle before. He knows that those, well, more Cocky Shadinkle than Silver Rupee will bring out those delayed reversals, right? Because they know the reversal isn't going to win on wake up because you're going to meet them with a light button and they're just going to get auto blown. So they'll delay it, similar to how Urine does it. But yo, flying with the heavy DPs.
Yo, just let it go.
Yo, that was an excellent dash forward. Got the grounded combo too.
Yep, gonna march forward, stagger. These medium punches really try to get Cocky to press something. Cocky's gonna get the activation. Good anti-air. Okay, waiting for the DP from Dells this time. That trade definitely helping Dells out.
Yo, and that's the perfect space to make that stand fierce whip and have the fireball already lined up. But Coggy's fighting back out of this corner a little bit, getting some of this V-trigger spin, but still has a couple hundred life left, and the big crush counter is going to give another round to Dells on match point.
Round 2.
Yep.
Fight.
Come on, Cocky, you can do it. Let's go.
Let's go,
Don't let him
Shadinkle.
get cocky.
Yo, bust out though. Now Dells is bringing out the EX reversals after twice you saw Cocky Shadinkle try to do something, walk back, maybe get a little bait in the earlier rounds. Okay, here comes the air fireball to get over. The low shot underneath the Bosham Gary.
I think he could have parried into light donkey kick off of the forward here. He might have been too far. Gotta be careful. Yo, look at the spacing from Dells. Sitting at perfect spacing, right? Got the anti-air with the fireball and pushed all the way to the corner here. Couldn't get the full juggle. Actually could have delayed into critical art there, but got another throw. Try to find the crush of fierce again.
Yeah, Dells definitely looking to close. Is out. Jumps over the air fireball after the activation. Good bust out from Cocky. Is Dells gonna fish for that confirm though? You know a dashboard low is probably coming. Cross cuts.
Yeah, cross cut. No super on deck, so you're gonna see him sort of spending more of this meter trying to close out this round. But it looks like he's getting a little bit too antsy here, trying to find this stand fierce crush counter. But here's the anti-air, still forgetting that he gets a juggle.
That low overhead was so slow that Cocky actually had time to press. Yeah, he tried to just bet it.
Yo, always bet. It's Dells.
Damn.
But I'm more surprised that, and Cocky, instead of like getting the punish that you get after blocking the move, right, like minus double digits, just interrupted it. Like, that's not real. I'm just gonna DP through, spin a bar on it. Got him around, so you can't complain that much. But we back in it. Cocky needs this round to stay alive.
Yo, there's a big punish coming off that mad minus EX Psycho. Okay, gonna need a little bit of pressure with the medium punches. Activation here.
Yeah, no confirm out of Dells on one of his combos, and that allows Cocky to build some space for themselves here, but not for long. Right back into this corner.
EX gonna stop the dash.
Yo, he waited for it. You saw how long he waited? He's like, okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'll walk forward and push medium punch again. Ah, counter hit you. All right.
Yeah,
Dells
got you
taking it too
tagging. Yeah, Dells looking strong. Looking good, Dells.
Regrettably, Dells has become one of the qualifiers here, but here you can see that same situation where he just waits, right? Like, so after this, he's gonna get the fireball, get the knockdown, he's gonna meet properly, then he waits.
Yep.
Kind of the same delay that he's put in there before, where he's kind of walked up and then blocked again for Cocky. But this time going forward with the button, he wanted that W. You could feel him licking his lips as he was walking forward there, hungry like the wolf. And Cocky was looking a little bit like Rio dancing on that sand. Let me say that properly.
No, for sure. He was definitely Rio dancing on the sand, right? It's really good to see Dells on fire, out here doing work, getting moved up into winners finals, in his hammer pants, in his pink sweatband, some big dangly diamond earrings, just out there, you know, living his best life, really putting out the vibe that he wants the world to bring back to him as Dells on fire. You know, he wants to make sure that all of you know the 80s new wave is the best style of music, and he's always going to dance to it, and he's always going to play Ryu. That's the kind of man Del's on Fire is, and it's great to see him performing in this tournament.
And listen, when you dancing like that, you're gonna spend a lot of energy, and you can always fuel yourself back up with G Fuel.
Exactly. You know, and you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But, like, honestly, Del's friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're not friends of mine, is how I feel about that one.
That's actually how it goes. We're gonna get off of this music trend before we get in trouble. Although we both know that we love it near and dear to our hearts, we're gonna drop down to the loser side of the bracket where Alex Noah, you know, went down, you know, pretty harshly to Knuckle Mako in a close set, right? Final game, final round.
Yep.
Now has to fight against Madam Bison, that young witch.
Young witch coming out here. Got the coven behind him cheering, giving them the energy.
Absolutely. The entire crowd hyped up on that G Fuel.
And this is another qualifying match, right? Hashtag at G Fuel. All of these players here are now in qualifying match. So the winner of this is going to head forward into top 4 to qualify for tomorrow. And then the winner of Cocky and Feel Too Strong is also going to be those. These are all qualifying matches. There's so much on the line. It's got to happen. It's got to happen now. I see Del's on fire in the chat. What's good, homie? We were just letting everybody know how much you love 80s New Wave. Yeah. Because you know it's true.
Always. You know, it's synchronicity, right? We're always in sync, me and Tom, so it's synchronicity.
Absolutely. All right, Alex Noah bringing out the Rashido, young witch, of course, giving us that Bipson.
Yeah, shit! Madam Bison, you know, stays true to the name. You gotta appreciate that. But Alex Noah staying true to this pressure and true to this corner location. So far, another counter hit. That's a stun. Won't have enough to kill.
Yeah, not gonna get enough post stun, but still looking good, and it still has the corner control with Bison having really no reversal, right? So just kind of hold this, maybe view reversal or sweep activate, and try to find the way out. But I love it. Alex Noah backs off.
Yeah, backs off. Wasn't feeling confident in getting that pressure. Now has B trigger 2, but doesn't need it. That medium kick so quick and snappy right off the bat. Gonna interrupt Madam Bison and give round number 1. And one thing I want to touch on here is Alex Noah's been doing an excellent job of pushing to the corner and then checking his opponent's knowledge of if they are willing to, you know, jump out of the corner, jump out of these fireball setups. So far, the only one really willing to challenge has been Knuckle Mako, who has beaten him. So it's definitely something that we want to see more of here, right? We want to see, you know, for these heavy tornadoes that you jump out of the corner and that kind of stuff. But the B trigger 2 pressure is going to be legit as you're holding a nice check afterwards. Now Madam Bison's turn.
The one time that Madam Bison starts to get some momentum rolling, Alex Noah says no. EX reversal. Smart bet, right? Had plenty of life to give. And it paid off. Paid off big.
Yeah, spin the cash, spin a bar. You know, spin a bar, went full gold, right? And it pays back. It makes dividends, right? People know that you're worth money now.
Yeah, exactly. You got to spend it to make it.
Right, but Madam Bison trying to get some better pressure here. Missed the meaty, and that can be all it takes for Alex Noah to get things turned around here. All the way into a corner after 2 exchanges.
Wow, the reversal just blocks. Alex Noah pressing a button, getting that normal anti-air, and now you see just Madam Bison pressing everything on the planet, trying to find a way to get some momentum.
Yeah, just even space out of this corner would be good, but Alex Noah will get backed up for a moment or two, but the Devil's Reverse, here we go, finally some space away from this corner. Alex Noah kind of has to rethink his approach in neutral, tried to stutter step in, but got checked.
Yep. Yo, tried to V reversal, got tossed. I wonder if because of the oppressiveness of Rashid, if a V shift would actually be really helpful. But it doesn't matter, it gets thrown. I just wonder if maybe that would help Bison in this matchup, because it looks like once Alex Noah gets the momentum rolling, gets the train moving, it's really hard for Madam Bison to stop. Oh, tries to do a ball at neutral and gets jumped in on.
Yeah, I mean, you do have some benefits as Bison, right? If you have your down charge, you can use EX head stomp to, you know, have projectile mobility out of some of these trickier setups. But so far, we see Madam Bison standing up a lot in the corner. Works out for her there, able to dodge Alex Noah's throw, but not really getting much off of this corner pressure, right? Alex Noah just kind of jumps around doing whatever he wants, and we're back to the screen.
Yo, yep, and then there's the heavy punch spinning mixer to stop her jump. Oh, interrupted the EX startup with a down jab. The medium kick stopping the startup of the Psycho Axe. Okay, but the crush counter sweep. It's time. It's time, Nog.
Don't backdash away from me. We got a little bit of pressure there, but yo, another jump back. That's some good damage here. What's the setup going to be? Dash dash? No. Just going to get the down forward. Getting some pressure, more plus frames. Alex Noah push to the corner, needs one touch onto the fireball on that jump back. You hate to see it, but Alex Noah is your qualifier in the loser side, the first one through losers.
Yeah, gonna go to loser semifinals to fight the winner of our next match that we are going to see, which is going to be Cocky versus Phil Too Strong.
It's go time.
Yeah, and I believe Phil plays Zangief. He's going up against a Falk. Can be a pretty difficult match, right? Anytime Falk's kind of charging fireball in neutral, that shotgun blast is going to break level 1 armor, or well, initial flex armor with no blocking. A button into the shotgun blast will actually be the marching flex, which has 4 hits of armor. So it can be pretty difficult for Zangief to get some of that pressure going, but you can also have the Lariat to kind of go through some of the fireball pressure mid-screen. I don't know if Lariat will beat low shot though.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure either, to be honest. It'll be interesting to see it'll be interesting to find out though in real time how this has changed up.
Yeah, one thing to note is if you play Zangief, do not push Stand Fierce anymore. That thing is full screen whiff punishable. That's the most whiff punishable normal in the entire game.
God, you can whiff punish it from full screen. I'm pretty sure you can whiff punish it after the match is over. Like, it's just always out. It's always out.
Yeah, listen. Zangief did not need a way to leave it always out, okay?
No, he didn't. He did not.
We're really just asking him to put it back, you know,
right
back in his pocket.
Put it away. Zangief, like, nobody wants to see that, my guy. Nobody wants to see it. Put it away.
Listen, it's huge. We don't want to listen. You don't want to embarrass other people.
The muscle.
Put it away.
Put it away. The muscle power joke was not funny after the first season of the game, my guy. It's over. It's over.
Well, here's the thing, right? It's not muscle power. It's muscle spirit. Get it right.
Oh, you get it right.
I did.
Well, fine. All right, we're just waiting here to kill us some time. Don't forget to go to your nearest grocery store, internet provider, corner store, Quickie Mart, whatever you got out there, and pick up a pack of the G Fuels. It's delicious stuff. It tastes good. It'll give you energy, and they are sponsoring this wonderful event. And also make sure to hit the Match Arena link and throw some money in to make sure that the players winning tonight get some cool stuff. Remember, you can do these beautiful sponsor quests. Go ahead.
Beautiful sponsor quests on the side. Right now, they're playing for a grand total of 50 cents.
Ooh.
So,
yo,
big bucks on the line. Look at Get Good FGC down there. Thank you for the 50 cents. The sponsor quest.
We retweeted hard. We retweet hard out here in Salt Lake City, Utah. We always on that retweet business. If I can trade my Twitter currency for coins to give to players, I will do it every time.
Absolutely. And now you can even do it more if you're willing to do some super followers.
Oh, that's a new thing, right? Twitter's gonna be like, yo, be my super follower.
Yeah, I don't entirely know. I didn't actually look. I just saw some news about it. Looks rough, but you know, monetizing another platform. All right. Who would have thought monetizing would be the way?
You know what? We got to monetize something, right? There's not enough ways to make money on the internet. We clearly need more. And you know what? Honestly, I think the best way to make money on the internet is by letting the players win money by winning tournaments. So hit that Match Arena link and help yourself become a super follower of these players.
Absolutely. Give much love to these players coming out to show you a good time, right? Dells has been playing literally on fire today. Knuckle Mako actually with the upset against Alex Noah. Looking pretty strong, and Kintaro dropping some magic in the Match Arena.
Ooh, Kintaro.
$5. Yeah,
came out of Mortal Kombat through some cash in. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Candyman can. Thank you so much. The Candyman can.
Cause he's Homer Simpson, man. He'll clean the world for G Fuel. Alright, we're back to neutral here. Big crush counter forward fear, starting with Cocky Shadinkle. Bubblegum out. And Phil Too Strong gonna have to try to march, but you gotta watch out. Look at this. That forward fierce is doing work. It's not whiff punishable for Cocky, only for Geef.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, didn't jump out of the classic, right? To take the right kick into the running bear guy. But yo, the charge fierce actually got the big hit. Gonna be able to get the big crush into the grab. Your Borgia Dynamite set him back down.
Yo, just 3 down lights, okay, but the fierce into activation, gonna get a juggle, get space back for Cocky. This is big. He uses air fireballs, and honestly, once she's activated, this gets even harder for Geef. Yo, but the sweet chin activation!
The sweet chin was there. He played the music and it was there, but it's not enough. Needs one more. The toss. Cocky was expecting a button into the delay, and then was probably going to delay EX Psycho upper or whatever they call her name.
Schneider. Psycho Schneider. Read us if you're in the chat. Remind us what Schneider actually means. I think it means like knife or edge or something. Read us told me one time.
Yeah, I need to get back on something.
They got spots tomorrow. For only damage.
I got one.
Yeah, me too. Alright, but anyway, fireballs coming out. Roundhouse released. Back to this new crush counter. Cocky just trying to claim that space and keep this life lead, and so far it's working out against Phil pretty well.
Yeah, but this was the same thing last time, right? It's always the same thing. 1, 2 touches is all you need. Switching music again, you're gonna get the reset. Hold on to that V trigger to get as many resets as possible. Where are you going? Don't backdash me!
He did. The next one, suck him in, headbutt, plus, activate, lows, does it again!
He didn't move at all. Now you have to hold the mix. Is the reversal gonna come out here? There it is! We all felt it in our bones. He spent so long on a full stick of butter. You knew Cocky was sitting there like, no, I'm not gonna EX reversal yet. I'll save it. I'll wait. But we were all waiting. We all knew it was coming.
We all, it was that, like, we could all feel it right in our guts. Like, my gut was bubbling.
Yo,
and that
look
bubble.
at all of that entire sequence. I'm kind of upset we didn't get the full V trigger sequence here, but just the delay, right? Crouch jab.
Oh, so smart.
We see it the same way, right? Even against Dells, it's kind of like the same way, right? They get the meaty down jab, and then it's just kind of waiting. And Cocky is always rising to that bait. For better or worse, he is there.
Okay, here's the crossover from Cocky, getting the little dive kicky. This V skill 2 is working out really well for Phil.
Yeah, when you use it at the right ranges, you're basically just absorbing the, forward fierce like that, and that gives some good damage. Lariat wasn't able to anti-air, unfortunate, but right back into a trade on the anti-air. Even a good trade there for Phil, but losing a lot of life here.
Who doesn't opt to go for the juggle instead, charges up a shotgun blast, releases it, tries to put the big normal out, and again, Phil saying, keep your hands to yourself. Oh, dude, drops it!
Through there, and now we got the V trigger out of Cocky, just trying to get something. There's the confirmed forward fierce into the blast.
I love this V skill 2 from Phil. Sorry, I'm kind of stuck on that topic, but the fact that it moves Phil so far forward and the recovery of that forward fierce is so slow it's making Cocky a little shaken. They're shook it a bit, and I like that. You see, there it is again. My man be shook it. Okay, tries to go through this time as faster than normal, so the recovery doesn't catch. Lots of shotgun blasts, great life building out. Tries to jump, gets it out of the air. Cocky looking solid, putting out that defense.
Yeah, just running through here, puts down the blast. We haven't seen that in a while. They're now just lining up the shots, gets the big pop on the jump in.
This is scary.
Pretty well.
Right, one conversion from Cocky Sneak is going to be a big amount of damage on Phil too strong. And if the Grey Light builds up enough, I think it'll be within range to kill as well. Okay, now it's definitely
now. So Phil's gonna have trouble flexing here, but need something to get started, right? Just can't close this gap in between that Cocky's now controlling much better with these forward fierces and fireballs, right?
Yeah, I would definitely agree there. Now she kind of march forward and stomp.
Okay, the big crush, and now definitely in chip territory. This is definitely what you want here, but got sucked into the critical art. This is a real Hail Mary attempt here for Phil. He needs to make this Oki count for something here.
Yeah, big party charge. Yeah, I'm afraid, right? You don't want it, because Cocky can chip with Wake Up CA, and Phil has
I'm
no
surprised he didn't. Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a. Okay, they're gonna do the. Why did I just forget the name of? I forgot the name of the move, or like even like the real name of like.
The boots. Call it the boots.
The boots.
Yeah, she gave him the boots and caps. It was radical.
But that was the big thing, right? We saw, you know, Conky do the jump fireball, and Phil had to do the empty jump, landed on it, and that could have been it, right? Just buffer into the critical art. Instead, the down medium punch came out. You can't cancel that button. Had to find another situation. Didn't get two and canceling to the critical art, right? Made sure to find the blocks done first and didn't use block cancel or anything like that. But still a little sloppy. But Conky definitely looked a lot better in that game number 2. Really able to control the space.
Yeah, and adapting and holding down what Phil wants to do a little bit better. But as I say that, we see the V skill 2 again coming. I'm gonna restart Discord real quick. It's a little chuggy for me. Be right back.
Yep. Alright, but just going through and getting a bunch of these forward Fierce is getting close to stun here. Has to get the activation now.
Phil too strong again. Trying to margin. Cocky just chipping away. Gets the suck on the big normal. It's the start of the party. Gets the SPD. Okay, Cocky can chip though.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Oh, he tried to chase it, but it didn't hit!
Yeah, but has to be careful, right? These bouncing fireballs, that's it. Oh, didn't buffer it. Wants to get greedy with the meter, but spins it in the end.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, due to that spacing, there was not a lot that, well, sorry, you should say, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wonder if that super moves Falk forward enough that Phil could have reversal CA perhaps. I guess it all depends on the invincibility frames, but not gonna happen. We're not gonna see anything like that. Already spinning a bar to get the mix going. Spent one B reversal. Conky just trying to build some space for himself.
Yep, and right now Phil can just kind of maul. Doesn't have to be afraid of reversals. Just gotta look out for checks. Yo, headbutt! My goodness, my man just no!
You could feel that SPD coming, right? The way that he kind of moved backwards and moved there, but I like the V shift.
Yep.
Get out of the situation.
Don't gotta take this, I can get away. Phil does have CA. Take it. No, he's not gonna take it. Phil is gonna V-shift in the nooch. Big Fierce. V-shift back, it's clipped.
He V-shifted in the nooch again.
Yo, he's out of here. Alright, set point for both players. Winner goes on. Loser heads to spectator mode.
Yeah, spectator mode, not just today, but for tomorrow, too. Definitely not something that you want to miss out on here. Phil definitely trying to get in and push to this corner, but Conky keeping the space right now. Forward Fierce truck.
Mufasa in the chat was good, brother. Okay, the baits!
Yeah, gonna set him back down. Get the big mix. Is another EX reversal gonna come out here? That's a game you have to play with Conky.
Gonna have time to anti-air. That reaches high enough, even if you do the air SPD. But look at this. Okay, this time EX stop doing the running. Barefoot jumps the big normal. No, one setup will do it.
One setup. What's it gonna be? Looking for the critical art, possibly.
Yeah, I was waiting for the reversal, then wanted the big punish. And now Cocky's coming in.
Oh, is it there?
No, it was invincible. She was still safe.
Yeah, here's the thing. He could have just empty jumped. He had it, but got a little bit too greedy. Already had that SBD lined up, but now you're in a corner still waiting for Cocky's. Oh, he waited! Oh, the sweet chin music! Did you hear it play?
Is that the sweet chin music? Yo, and the little chop jab after, just with a baby juggle. Phil too strong, moves forward to qualify. Is Big Bear Geef sending Livid's Cocky Shadinkle packing. What a set. We're going to rewatch this piece. Again, Cocky trying to move forward. There it is. Oh.
And the big CA. You had the read. You saw that the DP was coming out. You thought your super would have enough, but now we're just playing the sweet chin music. A couple times Cocky got caught here. Right, just slowly walking down. Boom. Caught jump and release it early. And this time, right? Absorbed the hit. Didn't release early. Got the full charge into the credit card swipe.
My man kicked her across the counter through the credit card and said, put it on my tab to close out the match. Sick. Phil too strong. Might have lost a naming match, but didn't lose this match. Heading forward.
Yeah,
Chat, how we doing?
Chat's looking pretty good. We got Mufasa and Dells fighting it out. So, in case you don't know, Mufasa's one of the stream runners for Incendium Gaming. always hating on Dells. This is what we do. We kind of have to. I always made sure chat knew at a base level. You gotta hate on Dells. You can't feed the ego. You gotta put the man down. Okay.
Right. Right.
So,
unless you're me, I just feed the ego. I just feed the ego. I don't know how to put a man down.
You can't be Freud. You can't feed the ego.
I'm kind of like the alpha of the group. I don't know how to be mean to anyone. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, Sermi knows what's good. Nog's a bully. He's a beautiful bully, and I love him.
Listen, I just hate on Dells, okay?
So, Nog, I gotta tell you this. I had this thought the other day. But I was thinking of that time in San Francisco where we got those chicken sandwiches.
Oh, dude.
And God, I want them again, man. They were so good.
They were so good. But we just COVID, baby. We can't.
I know, but I'm telling you, when I get back out there, we're gonna get some soul food. We're gonna go to that giant arcade. It's gonna be good.
It's been a lot of fun times out in SF.
Out in SF, yes, sir. Dells is Canadian, therefore
he's great. I'm not sure about that one.
Doesn't sound like favoritism.
You gotta remember, Justin Bieber is Canadian.
Right. He is, and he's not great.
Confirmed by science. I ain't sure about that one, Chief.
Canadian science.
Justin Bieber may as well be American. Yeah, but he started off in your country. You gave him to Canadian.
You gave him life.
You gave him life. And then you sent him to us.
The same maple syrup runs through his veins, okay? The same maple syrup.
Exactly.
We all know when to ship off the bad Timbits. Yeah, I just have this thought in my head of these Canadian scientists like testing all the Timbits, but their lab coats are plaid, and they're just like, nope, send this one off, key. Nope,
you're acting like there are bad Timbits.
There are. Sermi's aware. Sermi's not. There's bad Timbits. There's bad Timbits. But you know what? There aren't bad. There are not bad cans of Tropical Rain G Fuel. That stuff is delicious. Go out there, get it loaded up, put it in your fridge, and remember that the top 4 of this tournament, which I believe have been decided, are going to qualify for tomorrow. So we are going to see Knuckle Mako, Dells on Fire, Alex Noah 89, and Phil Too Strong in tomorrow's top 32 bracket, which is being restreamed by NYC Furby, Rizwan, Will English, Low Kick, Grandy Man, Incendium, Team Spooky, James Chen.
All powered by Matcherino.
All powered by Matcherino? And there's $1,000. $1,000.
$1,000 at the base. I think there's a couple extra dollars in that Matcherino, so definitely want to make sure that you're bringing your A game tomorrow. Dell's asking if he got top 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You're in winners finals, my guy.
Yeah, winners finals, which is 3 out of 5, by the way.
Oh, he wants to know if he gets G Fuel for top 4.
Oh, if he gets G Fuel. Oh, like
actual G Fuel.
Drink. I don't know about that one.
I know about that one, Chief.
As I drink my, 4 cans of G Fuel that they sent to me.
Round 1.
All right, so we got Dells going up against Knuckle Mako. Knuckle Mako switching to Rob, who got some pretty good changes this season, right? All of his rush punches are -4, so they can all be spaced. His medium punch now force stands people, which I think is pretty helpful. But right now, Dells not having it.
Yeah, probably to this match because it should on paper be a little bit better for boxers than it is for Cody. But you gotta remember, Cody got a lot of changes this season. I would have actually liked to see that match, but we usually see Dells fight a different Cody that's not Crypto.
Right. Yo, that stand light kick though, interrupting. Here comes the activation into the Kamern Gerb. Yeah.
Are we gonna get the dip? No. But Dells getting that drip as he crush counters sweeps into activation. Got the throw shimmy. That's plenty of damage.
Yep. Look at this man. Dash, sweep. Okay, here we go. Look at the stagger pressure, gets low. Sweeps out there. Now, the parry!
Yeah, it was too far to get the crouch fierce for that target combo, so just took the 2 hits he could get, which is safe on hit. Remember, that was a Season 4 change that they gave him. Season 5 change. I can't remember what season.
I think it's technically Season 6, but they're calling it Season 5, I think. Crush counter activation, though. Here comes Knuckle Mako. Dells saying nope. Sweep activation.
Yo, the counter hit. Donkey kick? Confirm me the donkey kick! He could have had damage. Instead, he just hit counter hit medium punch 4 times.
Win.
Listen, he was being conservative, all right? He didn't want to use too many specials. He only has so many in his special budget. Dells didn't want to cash them out. He kept him in his little special piggy bank. Still able to close out the round and the game. But I think Knuckle Mako is going to think about that and use that information later.
That's absolutely something you can start thinking about. Dells is going to stagger those medium punches. It is +2 this season on block, so it's definitely a welcome change back to the season 1.
Well, you got to be careful too if you're Knuckle Mako, right? So far, we've seen a couple rush punches poorly spaced, and Dells has the punish ready and rolling.
Yeah, that same light kick goes pretty far. Even neutral jump, you still got to be careful, right? Even when you think you're at the right space. But Dells so far, backdashing in the corner, finds the spacing, finds the activation, push back to mid-screen with the V-trigger. He tried the triple dash. Triple dash? You know that was in the sweep at the end.
Is that the Canadian version of Mario Kart? Did they play triple dash and America only got double dash? Is that why he does that?
Yeah, it was a whole import thing. We just couldn't get the time.
Gacca, yeah, we couldn't afford to bring it across. I get that.
They thought it was just like how violent that double grip into the dip was there, baby. Knuckle Mako not going out without a show.
Dorito, triple dash is the CFL of Mario Karts. That's pretty good. Neutral, Knuckle Mako making a case for themselves. Yo, good interrupt on that dash.
Yo, I like the walk back. Actually got a counter hit, but nice jump over as well into the Tantu. There's that buff. Hits crouching opponents now.
Gonna activate. Dells tried to parry. Got tossed.
Yeah, I think he thought like the one of the KKB options was coming to punch or the kick option. But yo, the V shift, he had the punish on deck, but didn't believe. Now getting gripped up.
Gotta be careful. Ooh. Okay, no dirty balls today. EX activate gets clipped. That was sick. Knuckle Mako.
Right in the face. You heard that up. You want to talk about sweet chin music? That was some sweet shit. It went right up there.
Yeah, we watched that
stars after that one.
Oh, absolutely. We're not talking about Bieber.
Oh, that one got me. That one got me, Tom. That was a good callback.
I need some more water. I'll be right back.
All right. That means you're just left here with me, chat. Dangerous game as we have Dells throwing some fireballs in neutral, keeping Knuckle Mako at bay, but throwing them sporadically enough that you can't hard read on just throwing out the KKB whenever. You got to make sure that you're reacting properly. Nice anti-air, still not getting the extra juggle in the heavy DP there. You get a little bit worse Oki, but you get some damage. Right, and just crossing up Knuckle Mako, right? The stand medium punches just aren't coming out. Maybe in a good dead zone there. I'm not quite sure because we haven't seen Knuckle Mako even attempt it, but looking like a rough round for Knuckle Mako. Finding a couple hits here. The activation didn't get much off of it. Dells going back to his usual. Got the back toss and now just staying away, right? Doesn't want any part of this, command grab game. Gonna play his own pace, keep him at bay. That's the immediate kick doing all the work there.
Round 2. Fight.
Playing it slow here as Dells working on the critical art. Heavy Tantu just to escape. Pretty sure that was an input error on the background mouse, but if it works, it works. He got out of that situation and couldn't get chased down because the charge wasn't there for Knuckle Mako. But now Dells kind of scrambling in this neutral, trying to find a way to get in and get some damage. Got crushed a couple of times here, and Knuckle Mako just doing an excellent job controlling it. Oh, that sweep. Ryu does get. Oh, that was an excellent.
We threw fireballs.
Yeah, definitely the dash into the KKB to get that fireball invincibility, but here's the counter activation now. Dells looking for this counter hit medium punch. We saw it time and time again, but clip the toe.
You gotta stop walking forward so much. Knuckle Mako's wise jump.
Dude, if he came down with like a jump roundhouse there, that could have been a big damage. But spinning the X fireball, spinning the V trigger to get some more damage. One touch now. It's all it's gonna take for Dells to go up 2-1. Punishable, 2 out, too far.
Okay, Knuckle Mako though. Dells gets the shimmy. The schmovement.
Oh, looking nasty.
Nasty. Yo, that was like. Never mind. I'm not. No more talk about Ryu's feet. Let's just move on from that one.
That's fair.
Ooh, here comes. Look at this. Watch this walk right here. Let's just talk about the replay. Let's talk about the.
Yeah. So it was the whiff, the dash forward, and then just like watch me. Right. Walk back just a little bit. Made Mako's throw whiff, and then right back in there.
Help me throw you. Help me.
Yeah, you know what? Do me a favor. Extend your throw box just a little bit. Like, push your throw button so that I can throw you.
Help me throw you. Little baby.
Just a little baby bit. And, you know, we could be seeing, you know, Knuckle Mako go back to character select screen here. Go back to Cody, or maybe just reset the brain, because Dells was definitely on that roll.
And also, like, selfishly, I want to see more Cody. Personally, I think the ball rod was actually working out fine.
Oh, it was working out fine. So I could see either, like, going back to character screen just to reset Dells' pressure, or going back just to swap to Cody. I will say Dells against Cody, and your name's not Oak Crippler. I'm liking Dells. He has a lot of experience.
But like you said earlier, Knuckle Mako plays Cody differently, so we might see some of that shake up Dells, right? Knuckle Mako definitely showed Alex Noah what's good, could definitely show Dells what's good.
But you have to remember, Oak Crippler might play Cody a specific way just because of Dells. the way that Dells going into this matchup, but it doesn't matter, because once you get hit, you're getting hit, baby. Look at the stun. It's almost there, but the back there to the corner. And now Dells just escaping. Says, you gotta chase me. Do your wrestling the first hit. You ain't getting nothing out of me. Stay in that corner.
With the X Fireball, trying to gain something again, trying to get the whip punch, and got clipped with the X Fireball. Dells in control, roundhouse anti-airs, gets the low, the shimei. Dells! Set point.
Always looking strong. Had a little bit of fright towards the end of that round when the V trigger was activated for Knuckle Mako, but was able to keep it solid, and now just swinging in neutral.
Yo, the Prime Sway dealing with the air tatsu. The parry, though, stop pressing, says Dells. Side switches, back throw, get in this corner. Just raw tatsus. Dells is feeling themselves.
He's always feeling himself. That's why I say don't feed the ego.
Yo, is that song about him? I'm feeling. Is that song actually called "I'm Feeling My Dells"? Is that what that is? I'm feeling my Dells. Yo, okay. EXDP, put the pipe away. I don't know what kind of film you think this is, sir, but this is a Disney movie. Pipe again, gets counter hit.
And then just a medium punch fireball to close it out. Simple does it. Don't need to get too fancy at the end. Medium punch fireball. Look at Dells in winners finals of a tournament. No flux wave to stop him, so he's running the show right now.
Dells out here being the big man on campus, stomping around the house, demanding medium coffees in the chat. He knows what's good. He knows what's good. Also, hi, Sammy. How are you, brother? Good to see you in the chat. I love you, man. G Fuel, you're also pretty cool.
G Fuel is pretty cool, especially, but I will say they're pretty cool. But their new drink, as nice as it is, it's called Tropical Rain. So you know it's there to kind of get you started and get you warmed up. Okay.
Right? It's just to put that sensual twist to the day, right? That nice tropical rain feeling. You wake up, you do your yoga, you pull your hair back in that ponytail, you look out across the valley, and you think, tropical.
You hear it in the mountains when you wake up in the morning. G Fuel.
Yo, listen, G Fuel, do you need two guys to do your marketing campaign? Because I got two right here that are geniuses. We are geniuses. You ready? Set the scene. Noguremi steps out of an office. What happens, Noguremi?
I come out of his office. I look, see my boss there. He's like wondering why I'm slacking and lacking. I'm walking to the kitchen, and I gotta grab myself the only thing that I know. What am I grabbing, Tom?
Dude, he opens the fridge, and all you hear is the fridge opens. You hear the ice cold decompression, and you hear G Fuel.
As I crack the can open and take the biggest swig that you've ever seen, and then I smash right back into and smash right back into my work and get it all done before any of my coworkers.
Just gets on it, gets after it. G Fuel.
You see, easy. Who knew marketing was so simple?
So simple. It writes itself.
All right, but definitely don't forget that there is a match arena on deck for this tournament and for tomorrow. This one, of course, you can find using the link in chat to go to the V-Shift one. We got $16.20, $10 coming through from Sermi, giving the big match arena bucks. Gandy, man, of course, with the $5. Knuckle Mako doing some of the sponsor quests and getting the 70 cents in there. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. The thing that I really enjoy is when I see the competitors go in, as they're approaching like winners finals or whatever,
right?
And they think they can start winning some money, and they go in and like, oh, let me actually like do all this work to put more money into the pot. Let me start
something. It's free money.
It's free real
Oh
estate.
no, Phil Too Strong has got to play a poison as Geef. But you know, we saw Phil deal with that with Cocky Shadingle's Falk, so
Yeah,
never know.
it's always 2 touches. He gets in one or 2 times and he gets you in that blender and you're in a rough spot. You can already see Alex Noah getting pushed to this corner with the sweet chin music. You gotta make sure that you're ready for the jumps, but no, not there. Credit card swipe into the reset. Would have loved to see a little bit more damage, but no meter on deck for the full dynamite. Hold the plus.
Pushes Phil out, using that sweet chin music to get in over the top of the whip. Get through it. Yo, V shift. I like that. Throws the breakout. Is safe. The jump, but just out of range. Again, though, these jumps paying off in droves.
Oh my goodness, you're too far for your string. I'm gripping and dipping you. Do it again. Yeah, the running bear grab. Get hugged.
Oh, free hugs.
Now I know you're bugging now, but
Yo, that looks
Don't do
crazy.
drugs.
That picture of that.
sorry, I had to keep going with the rule.
That's fair, but let's not take any stances we can't take back. That's all I'm saying. Back. Here we are. Okay. Switching music. Marching forward. Gonna get that sweet chin. Just driving Alex Noah to the corner. Alex Noah jumping out, trying to escape. Flexes, lets the whip out. Love it. Yo, that was sick.
I like the adaptation, right, to use the cartwheel. It was almost a backflip. That's the wrong direction. Cartwheel to go through and dodge the switch and music, and now just gripping and dipping here. Gripping and dripping.
Gripping, and dipping, all kinds of gripping. Now Zangief on the back foot. Alex Noah's got some damage, but we saw this with the Cocky matchup, right? Suddenly Phil Too Strong would just kind of power up and go in, and we're seeing it now. Yo!
I would have loved to see you let go of that switch and music to activate that V trigger, but we're going to get it just a second later as I talk about it again. I like the rear versus Alex Noah, though.
Yep, and with this, Alex Noah has to be careful about the big normals. Doesn't matter. There's a meaty. Alex Noah takes it down.
Final round.
The thing with big normals is you kind of have to be a little bit further away from your opponent to make sure you can get them out. Alex Noah stayed right on top for that Oki pressure, and now with the anti-airs on deck, we got to end up seeing some short hops right with the jump light kick from Phil Too Strong here to try to bait out those front
Yep. Okay, we got the boots out, gonna V-shift back, jumping in. Yo, the crush counter, but doesn't spend the bar, instead goes for the reset in the corner carry.
Had the hug and now getting gripped up again. One more for the sun. What's it gonna be? He tried to wake up with a fierce, maybe a V reversal instead. The delay crouch jab, not enough.
There it is, the double tick. Knock knock. Who's there? Hugs.
Thought you were out of range? You're never out of range for a hug.
Nah, never. Like seriously, you're like, it's like 9 a.m. and drinking your coffee. There's a knock at the door. I wonder who it could be. Look at the ring camera. Can't see him. Open the door. Hugs.
Free hug because he's coming for that tub.
I don't know about that one, Big Shooter.
Round
Okay,
one.
maybe it's just the mug of coffee mixed with G Fuel.
That sounds better.
No, don't drink coffee.
It's so delicious. You should.
Not sure about that one, but we in it. Alex Noah definitely getting caught flinching a couple of times here, right when he jumps back away from the charge fierces or the switch in music.
Phil Too Strong is looking just that too strong. There's the stun. I thought the stand fierce was nerfed because Phil Too Strong is getting away with murder. Jazz hands. Damn.
You gotta appreciate the jazz hands. The mana culture.
Round
Yeah,
two.
absolutely that culture.
Fight.
You
Going
can't
into
shame a
it.
man.
This is actually match point here for Phil Too Strong, right? This is leader semi, so only a first and two.
Okay, goes to the big SPD, but nothing. Okay, this time gets him with the EX Love Me Tendies.
Credit card swipe as the anti-air, no lariat. Got caught crouching again. These EX Love Me Tendies actually doing a pretty good job, but we got the V shift into the V break. We going back to this corner just a little by little. Oh baby, that could have been big into the V trigger, but no, gripping him up on the V reversal. Where you going, baby?
Oh, just trying to walk forward instead of going for the stuff mix, and then gets mashed out by Alex Noah a couple of hits.
Third one that round, by the way. He is Love Me Tendy right to the dome. Phil Too Strong, you gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. I know you love the tendies, but not right now. Now's not the time. Alex Noah definitely wants to tie this up one apiece.
Definitely wants to, but already pushed to the corner. Oh my goodness, he headbutted the whip. but got put into the corner right after, and that's going to give the entire stage to Alex Noah.
Yeah.
The right jump. He jumped right back out with the knees. The bee's
No,
knees.
he had to call it with the jump, but he didn't have the air SPD ready.
Okay.
This
Okay.
B skill 2 is giving everybody nightmares.
Grab him
right now.
again. Grab him again. No, trying to get him walking, jumping back, but no, too far.
Oh! Use
Alex
SPD
Noah, this is your
spacing.
chance to cover his combo.
Okay, I like that. Hits the buttons, cashes out, gonna get the juggle, make him on fire, get some gray life built up, but just like that, Phil Too Strong backs off and just waiting for their opportunity. There's the EX, let me tendies.
Go in back dash. Yo, and then grip him and dip him. Yo, not strip him, but you know, we getting there, baby. Phil Too Strong moving forward.
Phil Too Strong looking good. No, is this first to 2 or first to 3?
It's a loser semis. It should be first to 2. Yeah.
Damn, Phil Too Strong goes on. I thought it was first to 3. Look at my man's. Zangief showing up.
Now guaranteed top 3 placement for Phil Too Strong, the man with the plan. See, the double H in his name is on purpose, right? Because he's hugging it. Not once, but twice.
Out there hugging.
All right, so good stuff from him. He's gonna have to go up against Knuckle Mako, who's been looking pretty solid on the Cody. And I'll give it to him, solid on the ball. Although I don't think you're gonna play Boxer into Zangief. That doesn't quite work out well historically.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think, and especially with how well we've seen Phil Too Strong play, I don't think that's the move, right? I assume that Knuckle Mako's in the chat watching. If I'm watching a tournament, I'm watching my future opponent, and I see how well they are dunking bad matchups. I don't want to see what they're gonna do in a good matchup. I would much rather go for something that I can control a little bit better.
Exactly, but good stuff from Alex Noah. Again, he is a top 4 placer, so you will see him tomorrow in the G Fuel Tropical Rain Tournament, looking good against, I believe, 32 other competitors is what you said, or 31 other competitors. So, big shout out to him. Scraped by, to be honest, I was worried when he lost in winners to Knuckle Mako. He was looking pretty solid, up to that point, but I'm happy to see that he kind of still had the mental fortitude to make it to loser semis and at least get that spot.
Yep, definitely.
All right, but getting into it, what character are we gonna see Mako play?
Let's find out. Let's get
Will
the
it be
dance.
Boxer? Will it be Cody? We already know that Phil's playing Zangief. No ifs, ands, or doubts about it.
Yeah, he's too strong. He's gonna go the Boxer.
He listened to us say it and said, you know what? I know what this matchup is all about. I know how to play this matchup. I'm in his head. He's gonna play my game. Right, and you're gonna go right into it. Already getting flex. There was a miss on the SPD on that flex, but Phil already in there with another one. Light one, so no Oki, but we're back to this new. Has it charged up with the dim, so we're gonna be able to spend it. No punish on the sweep.
Charge fierce, dash up, throw. Knuckle Mako lets the EX straight rock. He's looking pretty good. Yo, but you gotta be careful. Tries to get the Dempsey dash up, but no punish from Phil. And now the release.
And Phil actually looking like he's having trouble chase down Knuckle Mako, who's been playing in excellent spaces, right? He's walking back a lot, only going forward when they kind of feel they have the means to approach, and usually not with the rush punch, right? Give a dash forward and try to get the approach.
Yep, gonna let it go. These pluses. Crush counter.
Yo,
Dash dash.
You see, I would have just woken up and done on meaty, just ripped him.
Yep, but it doesn't matter. Knuckle Mako walking back, letting the charge rip. Gets the hit, takes the round.
Yeah, proving me wrong here in this match, but has really done an excellent job of not dash punching into flexes, which is always the scariest thing here when you're playing this, right? Really using the opportunity to dash forward in neutral as well, dash forward throw, dash forward buttons to try to dissuade Phil from just sitting there and flexing over and over again.
Yeah, and you see Phil trying to flex, but it's almost like he's not able to get the timing quite yet. You got to be careful not becoming too predictable, because if Phil starts to find that timing, it's going to get dire. But again, crush counter jumps over, but now you're cornered. You do not want to be cornered against Phil. Anti-airs on point.
All right, and yeah, just like you don't want to be cornered, back throw would definitely give you a lot of space, and catching the back dash on that play. What a
Yeah, just cleans it up pretty freely. 30 seconds, closes it out. First game to Knuckle Mako.
Yeah, he's been styling and profiling in this match so far, so huge shout outs, especially with those, what do you call it, sequined gloves.
Those are definitely sequined, and they are beautiful.
Round 1.
I like the shades.
Yeah, I like this whole costume, especially with this color. Uh-oh, time to spin, baby.
Spinning with white SBD, yeah, can't get any Oki off of it, and now plus frames for Knuckle Mako getting these Dempsey rolls.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see Knuckle Mako. Oh, there's the first flex. It's interesting to see Knuckle Mako getting those, right? Because really, Geef's movement is pretty slow, so getting him to punish those is tough at those ranges.
Yeah, it does give Knuckle Mako good opportunities to get some plus frames, but now in a blender, stay on the ground, no quick rise. Ooh, still jumping! Oh my goodness! I actually got got out of the worst and was able to grip fill up a little bit, but I like the V shift. Gonna V break just to get some great life. Now any touch? Yeah, just gonna check him with the jab. I don't think that was a punish on the EX low, but I think it's still -2.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't remember hearing about that getting frame rate adjustments,
but you know, we did see Knuckle Mako try to jump a lot, so maybe just holding up after that EX low rush.
Absolutely. Marching forward. Yo, the empty jump! Okay, here
empty
comes Phil.
So that he could get the frame, right? No 5 frames of recovery on it, you know, trying to come down with the button, just getting the grip.
Flexing, got the Dempsey roll, catches him, gets the juggle, does Knuckle Mako activation. Wow, doesn't get the whiff punish on the stand fierce. Do the chop! Woo! Give him that Ric Flair.
Yeah, always. Still a really good button, right? If you're want to talk about Zangief having the biggest, slowest, normal to get whiff punish, he also has the Saber, which is cutting so clean through the competition, but missed on the SBD, now gonna get gripped in the corner, gripped up again.
EX coming in here, big fierce EX rush punches. Phil just hitting that fierce, is gonna get the juggle. This should kill. Whack, whack, sting.
Said it's nerfed. It's nerfed. I still crash counter into V trigger just fine.
Right. It's only nerfed if you can punish it, and clearly you can't. I got you.
Right, but that ties it up a game apiece in this first to 3 set.
Yeah, 1-1, first to 3. This is losers finals. Winner's gonna head forward to try to deal with Dells in the grand.
Yeah, and after such a clean sweep of Knuckle Mako by Dells, I'm really interested to see the bounce back, right? That's always the key part of becoming, you know, an upper echelon player, is being able to bounce back from along.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to see what's going to happen here. Ooh, the roundhouse. Look at that, the course counter again!
Yeah, doesn't get too much off of that one without V-trigger, so just walking down little by little, got hit in the toes, gonna grip him, no, backdash, there we go, Phil getting his game going.
Yeah, Phil's like, listen, I know you want it, here's the reset with the running bear grab, gonna go with it again, but the air reset saved Knuckle Mako.
Yeah, but not for long, jumping into the sweep, of course it wasn't heavy kicking the V-trigger activation, but grip him up in one time. Try to grip him up again, but regular attack is going to get him away from the situation. But Phil still one touch away from death. Has to be careful.
Tough move, just out of range. Going to activate. Got to be careful here, does Knuckle, because if he gets caught up, the low's going to convert.
And Knuckle Mako has been so afraid of those command grabs at just the wrong moment. And it's getting him caught there in the toes trying to jump away.
Yeah, Phil knows. Phil's ready. There we go, that punished the fierce.
Yeah, you can see Knuckle Mako's really trying to put this game back into play that we saw in game 1, right? This the walk back, stuttering, you know, crouch blocking and stand blocking, trying to just make Phil guess about what's going to come next. But there it is, the big activation, the reset, back throw. Here we go.
V-shift!
V-shift! Could have actually got some big punish there, but went for the V-break, but now getting flexed up into the critical.
He's in the air.
Didn't combo. It's definitely combos when you do the flex. Maybe just didn't do it fast enough or try to get the reset for more damage. Either way, it's going to put us into a full tie here. A round on each side, a game on both sides. Miss another SPT. That's looking bad for Phil.
Right, both these players definitely want this win to get up on the 2-1 and only need one more. Obvious statements are obvious, but my goodness, Phil again has Knuckle Mako locked in the corner.
not for very much longer, right? Really just fighting back out is Knuckle Mako with these EX rush punches or regular rush punches, charging up into the Dempsey roll, using that to go forward as well.
Yeah, and then gets the crush counter, catching Phil trying to press something, gonna activate, gonna come in, good challenge, gets the low into the dirty bull. Bow.
Alright, do it to him again. No, the V-shift this time.
Love to see it. He's shifting out. Go, but he gets him with the whip punish. That should kill.
Yeah, plenty of damage.
And just like that, Knuckle Mako looked into the camera, broke the fourth wall, and said, yo, I can play bad matchups. Yo, the Benoit in the chat, what's good? Deuces FGC, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well.
Definitely looking pretty strong here is Knuckle Mako, right? That strategy of kind of walking back and being sporadic with the rush punches or approaches has been working really well. It's only when, you know, Knuckle Mako's getting, you know, caught by Phil, you know, 2 or 3 times, it's really starting to get in his head and cause him issues. But as long as Mako can play this backup game, you know, play his own pace, force Phil to kind of have to walk and get in over and over and over again, it works out well. But now they're going to try to keep him down in the corner with Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to lock him down. You see him flexing, waiting for the gap, and then going in with the EX low. My goodness. Knuckle Mako making this look pretty good. Okay, this time he tries to jump in, but the Dempsey roll is complete. Anti-airs coming forward. Activation.
Oh my goodness, Griffin Max from Ringing.
There's something therapeutic about seeing Geef get walk-up command grab.
Get out of here! It was too late to actually catch the dash forward with the V-trigger activation. Knuckle Mako with the awareness to just grab him out of it.
Yeah, Knuckle Mako moving to set point. Yo, stuffing the startup of the Stand Fierce. That is mad slow. Here's a flex. Phil messes up the input and dashes. Knuckle Mako's really looking solid.
Yeah, really strong here going back and forth, but don't count Phil out. There's one. This is all he needs to put you into a blender. You ain't out of the blender yet. You blocked the knee brain. You're back on minus frames, and now you're getting gripped up again. Are you going to get dipped? Are you going to get dipped? Oh, that SPD came out. You were definitely getting dipped, but right now, Phil got to hold some of this pressure. Didn't quick rise, but out of the situation.
Mako's not dead, but one mix is gonna do it. Gets the punish. There's a roundhouse. Don't you Dempsey roll at me. Flexes it. SPD.
And finally, I think a flex on a dash punch that didn't end up in Phil getting a jump forward or jump back. Very nice to see the adjustment of Phil really trying to get his execution down. Glad to see that it's starting to come back.
Just lets the EX rock off the Dempsey. Tries to anti-air the roundhouse though. Good space jump from Phil, too strong. Knuckle Mako gonna have to figure something out here because Phil's kind of warming up. Gets the sweep, punches the walk back. The roundhouse, quit doing it.
One thing that you definitely do not want Phil to start getting warmed up. This man is looking good here, but slows down the roll, wakes up, target combo into the grip, just knock him down on the ground. Didn't push it again, only one hit of armor on the charge fear.
Against Phil, though, fighting out of the corner. Big life lead on Knuckle Mako. There's the flex, there's the clip. Doesn't even need the reset. Jab, jab, jab. We are going to final game to qualify the grand finals.
Absolutely down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to take it? We got Phil Too Strong on your left, Knuckle Mako on your right. Both players looking relatively strong here. Are we even going to see a character swap out of Knuckle Mako here?
You think they'll go to the Cody now? Nah, they committed. They're in. I love it. I love the commitment.
All right, so make sure, you know, ladies and gentlemen at home and everybody in between, that you're picking one of these people to root for. Because we don't want Bills to win in grand finals. We gotta see one of these people.
Yeah, absolutely. We gotta see one of these two. Make sure you get in there, use those Maturino sponsor quests, retweet some Furby, retweet some Will English. Yo, March and Flex, March and Flex. This is gonna be down to the wire. The Stand Fierce armor helping out Phil. Look at this. He's pushing Stand Fierce like it's the best button in the game.
He really is. Like, it's not whip punishable at all. And, he got the confirm this is going to be good damage. Pop him up, not even spending the meter, just the lariat. If it wasn't enough to kill, it was enough to stun.
Yeah, that was definitely a checkmate combo.
Wasn't enough to stun, was enough to kill.
Words are hard, Noble. Let me quit it. You're hurting my brain. Yo, flex into CA! Let that tree.
I love playing the ball.
Yo, they grow beautiful with these shiny gloves. Yo, okay, but I got a command grab too, says Knuckle Mako. Can dash up, V fish shift, paying off. I almost said V break. That's to come after the shift, to go shift then break. Dashing up command grab. Knuckle Mako looking clean, flexing.
Yeah, what you have to remember is after your V shift, you get a V break, just like how after your shift you get a break.
Right, but you should only shift on your breaks, not on company time. That's time fraud. Dash up throw.
Listen, the box makes $1, I make $9, so I shift on company.
So I be shift on. Yeah.
You shift on company time. There you go.
I get you. Okay, walking back. Finally, Luigi Deuces knows what's good. Empty jump command grab. Phil Too Strong's got the life lead. Yo, he stays low.
Yeah, finally, Knuckle Mako not holding up back or back dashing on every single wake-up situation. But nice jump over the medium, getting gripped up one time. Is there going to be a second grab? A regular grab, that means he can catch the back dash and he grabbed you again? Yo, and we saw it before. If it wasn't going to kill, it was going to stun. And if it wasn't going to stun, it was going to kill. Phil Too Strong into grand final.
Up against Del's on fire. Knuckle Mako made a bad matchup look so good. I thought Knuckle Mako had it. Got gripped up.
Yeah, so he moved on the fight. Del's on fire. The situation wasn't looking that dire. Phil had it all under control. Yes, sire.
He had Abigail. He could have had a tire.
All right. If Ritas was here, we would all get fired.
Yo, there it is. Shoutouts to the Benoit. So anyway, I start V-blasting.
Anyway, so I started V-blasting.
So there I am.
Plan. Oh,
Blam. I pulled out my GAT and I started V-blasting.
Shoutouts is always something cool about it.
What a great show that is.
And as I'm shouting out that show, you make sure that you watch all of that show as you're drinking your G Fuel. Tropical rain. Fireballs go brrrt. Yes, they do.
Uh-oh. Del's on fire. Got enough channel points to be doing the highlights. You know what that means. He's hyped. He's powered up. He's ready for this grand finals. Remember that all these players out here are qualified. So in case you're wondering, who out of this tournament is going to be in the top 32 tomorrow? Knuckle Mako? They'll be there. Phil Too Strong? They'll be there. Alex Noah 89? They'll be there. Those are the 4 coming out of this tournament. It's going to be good. It's going to be sweet. And it's going to be on a bunch of Twitch channels tomorrow night. I just don't know what time, but I'm sure somebody will tell me.
It's 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m.
Beautiful.
Pacific. Don't forget. We got enough time after work to make some food and then hop right into commentary. Me and Tom, I believe, will be over on Incendium.
Correct. Is it just the 2 of us, or is there going to be more
I
of
believe
us?
Flexus is also.
Oh, let's go! Hell yeah.
I'm not sure if she's on with us or on a different stream, but she's definitely doing something.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? Like, not it's tough, but it's tough in the fact that, like, there's going to be, like, 6 or 7 simultaneous streams, which means, like, every commentator what does online events is probably booked. Because we're all like, sure, we'll show up.
Yeah, because there's the 7 or 8 streams.
Yeah, and so there's 16 of us in working. Yeah, we'll do it. But, again, grand finals. In case you've never watched a Street Fighter tournament before, this is double elimination format, which means that Phil Too Strong is going to have to beat Del's on fire twice. Going to have to beat him in 2 best of 5s to move forward.
2 sets of best of 5s to beat Del's. But Del's just has to win one of them. Whichever one he can close out first.
Whichever one he can close out first. And we did see Del's doing some pretty good work blowing through this bracket. Moving on through this V-blasting, if you will, their way through this bracket is Del's on fire, beating Young Witch 2-0, beating Cocky 2-0, beating Knuckle Mako 3-1.
Yeah, you could really say that he's V-triggered the competition.
He has. He absolutely has. He's V-shifted and then V-broke them.
Absolutely. So it's definitely going to be fun. I'm interested to see if we're finally going to see Dells be the one to whip punish those Sand Fierces out of Phil Too Strong.
Dells is holding up another tournament. How many tournaments you in, my guy? Play your grand finals and we can all go to bed.
What other tournament are you in? Are you in the NYC Furby tournament? You should be DQ'd from that one because you're qualified in this one. Oh, Yawns?
Oh, in Yawns tournament. What's good, OG Yawn? What a guy. Shout out to Laura's Booty Sweat.
Yeah, shout out. Please follow Will English Ivy if you have not done so already. We got a prediction started. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Who's gonna win? Phil Too Strong on the left. Dells on Fire on the right. We got Zangief versus Ryu. Let's get it, baby. We'll shout out Match Arena one more time before the night's over. Make sure you're listening for it. And keep those around.
Guy, this is going to be grand finals. Dells versus Phil Too Strong. Fill in losers. Dells, of course, trying to play that neutral. This is a classic matchup, right? Street Fighter 2 Days. Zangief versus Ryu. You've seen it 1,000 times over the year. But this is the Street Fighter 5 version. Yo, that charge fierce!
He woke up stand jab and got the counter hit into the throat.
And like Dells gets the whiff punish on the roundhouse with the low buffer.
Yo, no whiff punish. Getting close though. We in the zone.
We're about there. Out there. You're just walking forward. Dells standing his ground, uses the solar plexus. Love that combo.
I like to see medium Tatsu instead of heavy Tatsu, right? You don't really want to push yourself towards the corner with Zangief, and Dells doing an excellent job of not throwing fireballs. Like low forward, no cancel. I say that right as he throws the fireball. That's how you know. That's how you get in your opponent's brain right. If the commentators are like, oh, he's not going to throw any fireballs. He's too smart for that. You know, your opponent's kind of feeling the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I have V-Trigger. He's going to stop throwing fireballs. I get to do my own thing.
Just when you least expect it. I like that headbutt, though, from Phil, trying to walk in and out of range, find something. Dells saying, come at me, bro. Yo, he caught the startup with the fierce with the low forward.
Can Dells please use medium kick Tatsu? He's used heavy kick Tatsu every single time. And then he jumps out of the corner, but nice whip punish, right? Auto whip punish had that forward fierce already lined up. Got big damage out of that one. Has to be careful. A lot of meter on Phil Too Strong side. Gotta be careful with the solar plexus. -2.
Is solar plexus into low forward, is that a new combo? No, look at him connecting on the counter hit.
No, it reaches farther than that.
Ah, okay. Maybe that's why I'm saying it more.
When you get like good confirms out of it, rather than like doing the same medium punch or crouch.
Gotcha. Speaking of good confirms, by the way, Dells on Fire confirming that first game. Gonna head on to the next round. See if Phil can adapt.
Yeah, it's definitely looking pretty strong in Dells' favor here. So we're doing predictions for a little bit. Hopefully you got your predictions in here because I hope you bet on Dells because he's looking pretty strong here. Phil hasn't quite found his opening here, but we've seen time and time again, he just needs 1 or 2 knockdowns, and he can start pumping it. But nice crush into the DP, out of the sky. Dells looking mad fiery here.
Okay, here's the start of the power from Phil Too Strong, right? We have seen Phil start coming out of bad situations where maybe Phil's getting dunked and they start to get the rhythm of the other player. So there's a chance they're going to pick that up on Dells as well. But look at Dells just standing still, a little bit of micro adjustment. Yo, the crush!
Anyway, you're gonna activate here, take him all the way into the corner. I say as right as you do. Oh, no! That's a V-Trigger 1 combo.
Okay. Okay, but the suck doesn't punish the overhead. Dells cannot throw a fireball now.
So you say that. You get as soon as you think it, he tossed a fireball point blank, got punished for it because it's -6 point blank, but now he's in the blender. He tried the parry. He's in the blender still. One more.
XTP. Don't EXTP. Oh, he should have EXTP.
He should have EXTP. What do you?
Shit.
You were saying don't do it. I'm like, he 100% should wake up and EXTP. Go big or go home.
That's why I'm not a Ryu player and you are. Fireball's out. Okay. Oh, he tried to get him on.
I wasn't feeling that one. Let me tell you right now. He's gonna get gripped up for that one. Into the blender again, staying on the ground. Just a V-shift. Oh. I almost V-shipped my pants.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd have time to jump like that. The roundhouse trades.
Okay, there we go. The EX with the armor. Yo, and the hit into the V-trip is gonna be brig damage. Bring it back now.
Alex Noah ties it up. We're a game apiece.
Alex Noah.
Oh my god, I looked at the chat, saw Let's Go Alex Noah in all caps. Will English threw my brain off. You talked about V-shifting, which threw my brain off again. I was gonna say, hey Nog, if you need to take a second to clean that up, let me know. I can solo for a minute.
No, I already had my V break. I'm good.
Oh, cool. Cool.
How many times can I
Round
use
one.
these puns?
Fight.
It's the first week we can get away with it.
I'll
jumps the
listen,
fireball.
Tom, we'll get away with it all year long. Don't worry.
Alright, Dell's trying to play a little bit more of a calmer.
Oh,
back.
yeah, the SBD whip maybe did a medium or heavy just out of range. Dell's got a pretty decent punish for it, and just raw sweeping. That's how we feeling today.
Yo, sometimes you gotta do it 7 frames now.
It is. One of the reasons I went back to Reeve, 7 frames sweep.
Even with dial sweeping. Fireballs out. Never make your
Fireballs
die go
out for
happy.
Harambe.
Stan Pearson at Fireball stopping the flex is Dell. Really playing some nooch, but the down jab stopping the roundhouse startup.
Yeah, it's really annoying, and your natural reaction when you play Reeve is like, oh, they're just, pushing down jab whenever in there. Let's back up a little bit and find space to throw a fireball, but couldn't do that. Instead, got crushed. Gonna get into the reset, still crushed. Missed the Borscht Dynamite, though, and punish on the other side. Activation, EX Donkey Kick DP, bring him back down. Bada bing, bada boom.
Looking with those new Kermbers.
Round two. Fight.
Kermbers.
All right, big EXD feed, get off. And Dells is really trying to manage his plus and minus frames here because any minus frames can get supered up by Phil. But so far back, they're trying to get back into the trade. My goodness, they're just swinging at each other right now. Dell's slowing the pace down a little bit.
Right, and Dell's seems very happy to try things out and be a little wilder. They do have the set to give. Just oh
my goodness, the biggest bait I've ever seen.
My
He
man
could
was
have
catching
done
big
critical
fish.
right there, but it wouldn't have gotten him anything. It wouldn't have gotten him enough.
Sweep activation from Dells. He's gonna try to come out. Tatsu's
Yo,
away.
Yeah, he tried to bait the super. No dice. Oh, too far! This is actually gonna kill!
Yo, this combo extension doing so much work for Dells. He's up 2-1. Tournament point. Dells on fire.
Win.
Dells is on fire.
He's on fire.
The Dells is on fire. All right, let's look at this.
We
Try
don't
to bait
need
the
no
super.
water. Let the V trigger to burn.
All right, and you can see, right, Dell's kind of getting in this flow, walking back and forth, throwing fireballs. Phil thought he was in range, but not quite, and then the big damage bringing him down, but we're already back into it. Got the big punish into the donkey kick off the medium punch. Strong start.
You okay? 2 hits, double flex from Phil. Phil back to the wall. Punish the
Punishing
sweep.
the sweep. Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a beer.
Yeah. Fireball out.
Ooh. Boom shakalaka. Will saying that the best in the chat. I see.
Oh, he jumps out. Shouts to
Yo,
Phil,
he was out of
being the
range?
producer. We out. Double jump doesn't punish. He just gets away. Gotta be careful now. I'm not gonna say it
He's
because Dells will do it.
He's wiggling. He's not going to toss a... Listen, he's not going to toss... Look, he's not... No more fireballs.
Yeah, Dell would never throw a fireball in this situation. Dells would...
Never.
Oh, there it is. Never. Not even once.
Into the activation this time, though.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, he got the block.
Armor.
Yo, he should have landed and done parry there. He knew the fierce was coming out, guaranteed.
Yep.
He ain't used to the V-trigger kick parry. You got to be ready for it. Yo, my goodness, these fireballs. You got to stop, bro.
You've got to be careful. Oh!
None of these jabs.
Oh!
Being
The instant
confirmed
over!
into none of these jabs for Phil got confirmed into the V trigger, and instead Dells kind of got to run his game plan there. Got the instant overhead. Match point now. Can Dells remain on fire, or will Phil put him out, smother him with the hugs?
Great question. Oh! Dog ranging gets the big crush corner. Gonna dash up, set up.
Where you going?
Crush it.
Sit back down, baby. EXDP this time. No, wake up back throw.
Sweep. Just walk a sweep. No activation. Just do it. Dells feels a certain kind of way. Uh-oh. Fake throw loops.
Yeah. V shifted right out of there.
Okay, Dells definitely wanted to activate that time, but for some reason didn't.
back to throwing these fireballs. Close range. In range to like have Fierce charge up and punish you for throwing these fireballs. In range to get beat out by Sand Medium Punch. But yo,
Flex the solar plexus.
In range to get beat up by the flex, but yo, we mashed EXZP on Wake Up into the activation now. Keeping the pressure high with his medium punch.
Keep these strings tight. Oh!
When's the activation coming? It's never coming. Dells with the back throw. Dells going to win a tournament. When was the last time this happened?
He's on fire for the first time in the history of Street Fighter everything. Wins a tournament. He was already going towards the G Fuels, but the G Fuel has powered him up. Here's the series as we saw it. Activation, march forward, stagger pressure, barely kept it tight. Gets the hit off the flex.
Yeah, and cancel into the EX Fireball to break the armor, and just a slight walk back and forth, tick into the back throw. Good job from Dells here. Taking the tournament, of course, already solidified into that G Fuel Tropical Rain tournament that's happening tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Don't forget. But much love to all the other competitors that came out today, and even more love to the ones that qualified again. That's Knuckle, Mako, Dells on Fire, Alex Noah, and Phil Too Strong. All going to be, you know, if they're available in the tournament tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep. Will English for this channel will be one of the restreamers. Not sure who their commentary cast is going to be. It'll also be on all of the different Match Arena Cup partners that have been running it throughout the week.
Yeah, so NYC, Furby, Rizon, why am I forgetting? Incendium, Gandyman.
Gandyman, that's what it is.
Will, and, I'm running out. Low Kick, that's the one we missed.
Low Kick and James Chen, I think.
Low Kick, yeah, we got them all. All right.
Got him.
So we got all. Yeah, there's the slide. That would have helped.
Beautiful. There it is. So remember, there is a $1,000 base prize pool sitting in that match arena right now, and of course we can add more by using the coupon codes, doing the sponsor quest, buying the sweet, 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 beautiful merch. And you know, make sure you go out and say thank you. You know, the sponsors out here doing work, right? G Fuel putting money into the FGC, trying to get something going, giving these players a chance to win some cold hard cash.
Yeah, as well as
never a bad thing.
Sure Match Arena is always doing a ton of work to make sure people can go home with some cash in their pockets, just like how the people today in this tournament is going to go home. The winner, I believe, is going to go home with some of that pot, $16.20 sitting there so far. We still got some time if you want to use any of the sponsor quests on the side or donate out of your own pocket. You know, make sure that you get in on that while you can.
Absolutely. I hope you all had a good time. Hope you enjoyed our commentary. My name is Thomas Winkley. I like to commentate stuff. If you're watching this thinking, I want a big bearded dude with rosy pink cheeks to yell about fighting games for me, hit me up at Thomas Winkley on Twitter, or you can go to thomaswinkley.com to see my other exploits. No, Grammy, where can the people find you?
People can find me, especially since I started this website trip between you and I. You can find me at nogaremi.com, or of course, the Nogchats at nogaremi.com for my podcast, or at Nogaremi on Twitter if you want to hear all my lovely thoughts about LizardBot when they come out. But other than that, that's a tournament, guys. Make sure that you're following Will English both here and on Twitter. I believe at Will English IV. You know, give some love to the man putting on these tournaments.
Yep. Make sure to follow the creators supporting this.
All right.
Tell your friends, hug your parents. Okay, bye.
Hey, this has been V-Shift. Congratulations, Dells.
Now get V broke, sucker.
See you tomorrow, 8 o'clock.